Am I tired? Did I just wake up from a nap? I did. How's everyone doing out there? I don't know if I'm live yet, but welcome in everyone to the Jason Live Marathon. And I'd like to welcome everyone in. I don't see anyone here yet. I think there are. Looks like 7 people, 6 thumbs up, only one robot here. So, how's everyone? Oh, I didn't turn the volume down on my device. How's everyone doing out there in YouTube land? I hope you're doing okay. I hope everyone's doing okay. I can't see the chat just yet. I wanted to give myself a thumbs up. It won't let me. Uh, so how's everyone doing? We're here to talk about my legacy as an artist and as a designer, and what a designer truly is, and what an artist truly is, and how I made wearable sculpture for the last, oh boy, almost what now, 30 years of my life. I think it's 29 years of my life that I made wearable sculpture. I didn't know exactly where to start the live tonight besides just saying thank you to all of you for tuning in. And this is one of my favorite quilts out of my collection. I had another one out on the holder behind me, but it just didn't make me happy. It's a 9 block and it's modified. It's Victorian. It's red, black, blue, gray. It wasn't today. That's for sure. I wanted to put up one of my favorites. So if you love the quilt in the background, please put some hearts in the chat and let's get this party started. Thank you, everyone. It looks like Lori J made it. Hello, my friend. John's daughter. Hello, Terry Cover. Elizabeth Johnson made it. Pistachio is here. Miss Mo made it. I think my mother is here. At least I think she is. Oh, look, my device finally came up and is ready. Look, it's only on a 30-second delay. God, am I handsome. So, let's see here. The lighting is good, I think. We are supposed to have storms, but I looked at what's it called, the radar, and according to another human, we're clear for a while. So if I decide that I have to go because of weather, I just go, okay, I'm going now. Good night, everyone. So thank you so much for tuning in, Melinda, Lynn, Rebecca, Lori J, Montana Girl. I can't see everyone all at once. And again, my device is on a major delay. And oh, look, I'm getting Breaking Bad Weather. Breaking Bad Weather. Ryan Hall, y'all. Let's see here. If you aren't familiar with Ryan Hall, he does magnificent weather casting. Very accurate, very fun. He's a great guy to listen to and keeps you calm during storms. Really, really does. Okay, so check this out. The card from my senior show. Yes, my senior show is in 1997, and this will appear backwards to you. Why? Because that's the way my camera is orientated. Am I going to move it around the other way? No, I'm not. But here is further proof that I've been metalsmithing and a photography major, both silversmithing and photography major at the University of Akron. 2 degrees, and there you go. There was my opening reception, and that was Monday, March 31st, 1997, from 6 to 9 p.m. And my friend Gary Freeman designed the card. He was a graphic designer, and I think he did a magnificent job. Last night was really wonderful. Love learning about religious items. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Thank you for watching. So there was I have a magnet. I have this on my refrigerator, so there's like a big dirty magnet thing. But I did this photograph. Thank you so much, Stacey Taylor, for saying that you love the quilt. I asked, and you're the only one that said anything. It is my favorite out of my collection. I was offered 900 for it in. I want to be accurate here. I was offered 900 for it in 2012 or 2015. 12 and 15 were both very good years, and uh, um, um, I was offered, I think I was offered 900 for it, and I said absolutely not. It's not going to happen. And that's one of my photographs. That was Sean Murphy. That was my friend Sean, and he had a tattoo on his back. But then I photo altered the crack, and then I photo altered the butterfly, and I photo altered the whole negative, so it was like a double exposed negative. Oh, it's coming off the lake for my mom. Mom, take it serious, and if you can't be here, I've got 39 people to keep me safe. So don't compromise your safety for being here. Okay. So anyone with any weather. Thank you, Pistachio. Thank you, Alma. Thank you so much for being here. Jacqueline's Treasures. Thank you so much. And Janine, thanks for being here. All right. So a necklace that I made, and I have this on Thelma's channel. Thelma Thrift, if you're all not familiar, I don't know how. Thelma Thrift did an interview with me, and I expected her to thank you, Justice for Julian. Just put the stop signs in, and I'll zap it, Justice for Julian. As long as I see the stop signs, I'll know to look. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Already distracted by the chat. What did I want to say? Where was I going with this? Okay, Thelma did an interview of my art, and when I went on Thelma's, I'm going to turn the chat this way. Watch me. All right, right here. Thelma did an interview with me on her channel, and it was a live interview. It was amazing because I thought she was going to. Thank you, Lori J. I thought she was going to interview me on being a reseller because that's what I came on YouTube kind of as, was a reseller and a jewelry collector. I didn't come on YouTube as an artist and a creator, but that's what I have been for a long time. I have designed jewelry since, I would say, 1992, 1993. And I was actively creating by a very early age. I won't say exactly how young I was, but it evolved into going to art school and getting 2 art degrees, one in photography and one in metalsmithing. So by trade, am I technically a jeweler? No, I'm technically a designer and a silversmith. That is technically what I am. But I make body adornment, which is sometimes called jewelry. Sometimes it's called body adornment. Sometimes it's called wearable art, and sometimes it's called jewelry. That's what the truth of it is. And on Thelma's interview, I'm not going to repeat what I did there, but it was very good. It was like 2 hours, and I got very deep into the differentiation between wearable art and jewelry, and there is a big difference. Both are body adornment in many ways. Wearable sculpture and jewelry are both decoration for the human body. This is the way I see it. And historians and jewelry collectors and artists may all have different opinions, but that's what makes this wonderful. What I want to show you is one of the necklaces that I made that I had on Thelma's. The only reason why I don't have the other necklace is because it's not in my holdings. I'm not going to say where it is. I'm just going to say that it's not currently in my holdings. That's all I'm going to say. She does have the video up, John's daughter. It's under her on Thelma Thrift's channel. I think she has playlists. I think she does. Someone can correct me if in the chat if she does not. But I think she has playlists, and I think it's under the lives that she did. And I don't know why I always stare off into the distance, but I do watch the squirrels in the trees. I think people think I have a teleprompter right there. No, it's just the squirrels. I did a video today of a squirrel eating a small piece of toast that I made, because I don't give them bread because I don't like that. I give them toast because I think they want toast. And so I gave my little squirrely dude, I gave him a little hunk of toast, and he was in heaven. He was in heaven. Please be careful. I had some mixed nuts that were like not great. They were not. They were old and not useful. And so please be careful and don't give your squirrels a lot of pistachios, because it does cause soft bones in them, and it can cause broken limbs. Yeah, just a fun fact. So no pistachios for your squirrels, just so you know. Okay, here we go. Let me get on over here and grab this. And I think that this is pretty important. Now I put it on this, I stored on this old, because you know how I don't love upcycling, because like I don't, upcycling's not like a thing I've ever done, but I use old parts and components in my work, and you all know this. So like this ring was a bolo tie, and it was 50 cents at the flea market. And I came home and I took the bolo tie off the back of it because it was glued on haphazardly. And I made the sterling silver bezel. And this is Maramamba. This is Maramamba is the stone. It's from Australia, and it's very rare. It's a very rare stone, and it's safe to say that it's rare when it is extremely rare. All right, so this is it's a necklace, and I'll show you like how it is. I have it stored on this head, like this old. It's like an old wig head or whatever, hairdressing stand, whatever it might be. Very very old kind of bust or head. And then so this is all sterling silver, and these are all crystals. Now this has had a very rough life. And it was made to look planetary. This is all sterling silver, and I created the whole thing. So back in the day when I only had 90 cents, I went to the thrift Village Discount Outlet. Whoop whoop, Arlington Road, anyone? Village Discount Outlet, anyone? Anyone? Probably not. I went to the one on Arlington. It was 90 cents for all these beads, and they were all broken up. And thank you, Pistachio. And so it was like planetary, and there you go. So what I want to show you is where some of my creative. It took me a long time to make that. It's all sterling silver. It's all soldered together. The collar sterling silver, and I drilled the holes to finish it with beads, and then I didn't finish it ever because I got nervous and I left it behind. And then this is me wearing the necklace, and I'll show you my photos. This is when I first moved into my home, and let me do it without the glare on there. So of course I had all these like vintage pots and the 1950s lamp. There's a matched pair of 50s lamps, and then behind me are two more very architectural and very sweeping, very dramatic, very oversized 50s lamps with their three-tiered fiberglass shades. So in my environments as an artist, I wanted my home to look, I don't want to say different. It's not, that word, the human words won't come. I wanted my environment to look, I don't know how to put, I don't know a human word there. I don't know what to say, but um, I was always into different, and I was always into artistry and design. And these lamps are just phenomenal. These lamps are, look how sweeping these are, and look how dynamic. And the shades are like triple shades. But that was like before the 50s thing was like a thing, you know? So I was going to the thrift and I was buying those for like $5, $8, $9, and now they're like $2, $3, $4, $500 if you can find them. I still have of the 50s lamps. I still have over 100, and the last count was 115. I think I have 117. Whatever, doesn't matter. I lose track over 100. Oh, thank you, Lori J, for saying that. Literally, Jason is the most talented person I know. Thank you so much. So there's my necklace, and I had my hair pulled back, and I had my makeup on, and I had a low cut top on, and there are some of my bracelets and some of my rings. My ring that night was 3 inches tall. My ring was 3 inches tall. There's a lucite bangle. I think I showed one of those the other day that I had made. I made myself one. That was the original. And then I don't remember what's on the. Oh, that was a beaded bracelet I made and a Jensen cuff. And then that's my lucite ring. Hold on. Here, I have it right here. Luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. So there's the ring right there. And I made this ring in 2001, and I remember why. So this ring I made in 2001. And as a silversmith, there's no silver on this because in school they said you have to do this and you have to do that and you have to do this and you have to do that. And I said, I'm not doing any of that. You know, they said you have to do bezel settings, you have to do prongs, you have to do sterling. Nope, I didn't have to do anything. I made this ring out of lucite, and then I inset moonstone in it with no metal. So I just glued them in. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. It's not happening. And they were like, but you have to. You know, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I glued these moonstone in to this kind of block of lucite, if you will. And I made the whole shank system. Like, this is out of one piece. And I sanded it down. I polished the top edge so you could see down in there. I thought that was kind of a magical view. And I liked how tall it was. It was very dramatic. I didn't want to blend in. You know, when I went out to the clubs, it was a time in the late 90s that, you know, they had that thing. It was called the Club Kids. I never quite understood it. I still don't to this day. And everyone would say, oh, you're a club kid. You know, you're a club kid. You're androgynous and you're a club kid. And I was like, I'm just being me. I'm not being a club kid. I'm not trying to fit in with like a thing. So there I was with my big collar necklace on. And thank you all so much for hitting the thumbs up for me. And then this one you can see, let me cover that was my friend Candace. There I am, and she was over here. I was a little red in the face. Did someone have a drink or two before we went out? I probably had a drink or four. Who was counting? But look at the ring. Look at the ring. That's what we want to focus on. Look at it's 3 inches tall. Y'all seen that. There's the Jensen, there's a bracelet, and there's the big collar necklace. Yeah, and I had my hair like pulled back and I had no eyebrows. It's quite the look. Yeah, what can I say? And then yeah, I already showed this a pair of shoes that I wore the next night. I wore stripper shoes. Yep, those are my feet. I had my toes did. Those are my feet. Those are my nasty hooves, as I called them. Those are my nasty hooves. Oh, I did, you know. But look, my toes fit, you know. Oh, there's my ring too. I wonder what ring I was wearing. Hold on. Can I see it? I don't know what ring that is. I don't know what ring that is. But yeah, there's my shoes. Okay, so that's down and done. I showed you my card for my show. I showed you my necklace. Then we transition into some of the things I want to show you tonight are things that I created. And some of the things, call it what it is, pistachio. They were my nasty hooves. And so at least my shoes fit because, girl, some of those queens, girl, they're like a women's 14 and they wear a women's 11. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not an optical illusion that anyone wants to see. That's an optical delusion. I just came up with a new one. Is that an optical illusion? No, she's delusional. She thinks her shoes fit. She thinks her shoes fit. But that's why people don't like me because I speak the truth, but it's still funny. You know, it's still funny as hell. About the quilt. 1890, 1900, and guess what? Well, at least I got three people that thought it was hilarious. But it's true. You know, there was a drag queen. Do you want to know this one? I may as well kick the door down while we're here. I'll kick the door down with my stripper shoes that fit. Okay. There was one, her name was Lalani, and I think it was Parlo, I think. I think it was Leilani Parlo. And you know what I called her? That's not good. I called her No Toe Parlo because you couldn't see her toes, like in her shoes. You know, like her feet didn't fit. She needed a jackhammer to get her shoes on. It wasn't a shoehorn. It wasn't 1932 Buster Brown. She needed like Crisco. It's a long story. I called her No Toe Parlo. Yeah, her name was Leilani Parlo, but she wasn't very nice, so I called her Leilani. Her name was Leilani. She didn't look like a Leilani. She looked more like, never mind, I won't say it. But so she oh, I almost slipped and said what she looked like. I'm so good. I'm so proud of myself. But no, there was this, you know, and her name was No Toe Parlo. And then people would say, why do you call her No Toe Parlo? And I said, have you ever seen her feet? But like her shoes, they were like Barbie shoes, but she had like size 15, you know. She was like, she could have been on a basketball team. She could have wore water skis. I think she probably at that point should have just put rhinestones on water skis and walked out because the rest of it just wasn't looking good. You know, people have often told me, you really do know how to read a bitch. I've had a lot of practice at it. I've had, you know, people say, how long have you been alive? And I'm like, 52 years. And they were like, how long have you read bitches? And I'm like, 104, 104. It's my full-time job. So I just tell you the truth. That's all. And she just was very, very cruel. She was very, very cruel. I tried to show her love, you know, but I tried to show her love. But anyways, long story short, we're going to get into these and I'm going to show you some things. So my first version of this, and then we're going to go into the light box because that's where the magic happens. And I want to talk about design tonight. And if y'all have any questions about wearable art versus jewelry versus whatever, please let me know. Yeah, rhinestones and water skis. I mean, if you got feet that large, you know, there's no reason to hide your Adam's apple because we all know it happens. Like they get the Stevie Nicks thing, they get their scarf and they put it around their neck. And then the hands, you know, if you have never mind. If you have hands bigger than my CRV, it's not a lady. It's not a lady. I'm just saying it's just not. This is amazing. This is one of my first ones. My nephew told me your heels just like mine, only his were size 12. Oh, it's true, Maria, though hooves and no toes. But I mean, I said that I have hooves, but I acknowledged it, you know. So, but I didn't wear open toe shoes with no toes. Like, you know, they call it open toe shoes for a reason because the open part's supposed to show your toes. But if your feet don't fit, your toes don't go there. Hence, no toe parlo. All right, so there's this, and I know one of my friends that remembers that is going to watch this back and be pissing himself. He's going to laugh until he cries. I made this one first. And this is sterling silver. And I made this. This is probably one of the first things that I did. And so understand this. Can I explain? Like the big collar necklace is wearable sculpture, right? I mean, because you don't wear that to the grocery store, even though I did. I used to wear that to Finest. I used to wear silver cutoff shorts and big pink boots. It's amazing what I used to get away with in the 90s when it wasn't cool. I was cool before it was cool, and I was proud of that. And now I'm just an old man who had a really great life, you know? But this is one of the first ones that I made, and this wasn't wearable sculpture. This was just a beautiful piece of jewelry. It was body adornment, so still to make people feel beautiful and empowered, but it wasn't like the wearable sculpture. Do you understand? Did I transition right there? Like for example, you may not love this and wear this every day, wearable sculpture, but you might love this and wear it every day as jewelry. There's a slight variable there, and I think sometimes people claim to be designers and they're not. They claim to be designers, and you look at their stuff and you're like, what? Like, did you say you designed that? It's just very strange to me sometimes when people claim to be something that they're not. Like full-time resellers. You know, they say, I'm a full-time reseller. You stick a label on yourself, I'm a full-time reseller, and then you shop 2 days a week and you sell one day. It's not a full-time reseller. It's what you do for your living, but it's not a full-time reseller. So, I mean, there's got to be some sort of truth and transparency in everything that we do. 54 people, 57 people understand. But my point is like, it's not, I'm judging, I'm just saying I did things different, you know? Hi, Tess, welcome in. I'm just talking about my art and how long I've done my artistry. Tess, you remember when I wore this? Tess will remember when I wore this. Tess will remember because I used to go to the flower shop and get baby's breath for my hair every Saturday. Tess will remember. Yeah, I wore that out to the club. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Sterling silver, completely fabricated by me. Yeah, I did. It's all beat up. It's missing crystals. It's a mess. But that's history. A long story short, let's get back to it. So, we've got this as jewelry, and we've got that as wearable sculpture. She said, how could I forget? Tess, that was 1990. That was 1996 when I first met you, I think. 1996. No, it was before that. It was, I think, 95 is when I met you. She said, how could I forget? So sterling silver, and so not wearable sculpture, but artistry and well made. So I'm not talking craft just yet. We haven't gotten there. Thank you so much, Shelley. I'm just trying to show people the truth of what a jewelry designer is as to, not. Sterling silver, beautiful and fantastic. And then a lot of people will take credit for designs that aren't theirs. I haven't gone there yet, but I will. That'll be an eventual. We'll do a whole dump. We'll do a whole side by side of a ring that I have from India that is absolutely amazing. That was not designed by a Caucasian American. I can promise you that much. All right, so that was the first step away from the wearable sculpture, part of how I was trained. And as an artist, can I tell you guys something that I haven't talked about yet? Can I tell you about how, oh, I got to turn the chat away. How, I get so distracted. How I haven't talked about craft yet, but I'm talking about design. So that was my first go around was that one. And then there was this one. So I went to the thrift and I found this beautiful carved shell cameo. I found this antique cameo and it was glued inside of a pin, a brooch from the 1990s, which was just tragic. It was gold plated and really ugly. And I'm just saying what it was. It was very unsightly. When something's not pretty, you can say it. You can just say, I don't love it. It's ugly. And Bonnie, thank you so much. I see Bonnie Zimlich made it. Hi, sweetheart. So I made this. I raced home. And so what I did is, so this is like the second version of just jewelry, but it's using a found object. So there is some sort of little bit of concept there. Okay. Oh, Bonnie Zimlich, you said that. Bonnie, did you see my when I was like I painted myself white? I painted myself white. Look at my makeup. Girl, maybe she's born with it, maybe she's not. Oh, anyways. So check this out. So I'm so proud of my history. I'm so proud of what I used to do. And someone said to me, you know, I wouldn't mess with you. And I said, with an outfit like that and eyebrows like that, no one messed with me. Let me tell you, those were the days. That was, that was amazing. So I got this cameo in a brooch that was like gold filled or gold plated and just gross, But this is some people will say it's the angel of death. I have a tendency to be careful because there's so many different variables with cameos and their stories. And when people come full charge and go, that's Cupid and Psyche, and then you look it up and it's not, and then they go, it's Zeus or Apollo, or it's Hebe and whatever, and I'm like, stop, just say it's beautiful. This is carved shell cameo, abalone shell cameo, and then I did this border in arts and crafts, which I'm going to show you the grandfathers of why I'm here. So I'm going to show you arts and crafts jewelry from 1900, 1910 to show you how I became a designer today and how I still create and design. I'm sorry, how I design and create. Okay. So there's a slight difference there. A lot of people that are artists aren't necessarily designers, and designers aren't necessarily jewelers, and jewelers aren't necessarily silversmiths. So I'm an artist under a big blanket of the fact that I am a designer and then I'm a silversmith. So there's a process of the whole thing. I think a lot of people get it twisted. I think so, but it's no judgment from me. I'm just being very clear and transparent what I've done for 30 years. Thank you so much, everybody. And so this is arts and crafts style. So I pierced all of this out of a sheet of sterling silver. I'll show you the back in just a moment. So I raced home and then I made all these festoon chains. Yes, I made it in the paperclip style. You know, I made it in a paperclip style, meaning that is a paperclip chain. And you can see that I soldered these together. And I let you all see that I handmade that. Do you see where I left the solder pallion? So I left it there on purpose so this looks hand fabricated. It looks antique. I hand fabricated the clasp. I never sold my work as reproduction. I never sold my work as antique and uh, uh, distracted by the chat yet again. And so, do you see how this is beautifully done? How that is absolutely beautifully done. Okay, and so don't you think that that as a cameo is amazing? And how I yeah, thank you. Do you like that? I don't think anyone's picking on anyone. Do I have to throw somebody out? I don't know. Something's going on in the chat. Something got derailed in the chat. Mother of pearl. And then do you see how I put these prongs here? Do you see how I put these prongs here and here and here? Do you see that? And then do you see how, look at that. Thank you, Bonnie Zimlich. So, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Lori J. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, perfect. All right, do you see the Mabe Pearl at the bottom? Um, you sure about that, Justice for Julian? So I went from that one. I went from that one to this one. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Lisa, thank you. You're addicted to me now? Why? Because my eyes went from green to brown? Because I got mad? Pistachio, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. So thank you, Bonnie. Enamel and fantastic. Oh, hi, Christy. You saved the day. Pistachio, thank you. Well, that is so amazing. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You love this one? This is the one that I elevated to this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Jess K made it. I think everyone's getting off work now. Yeah, I did, D. Yeah, you'll have to watch from the beginning because I can't. I don't want to go back. I don't want to look back at the chat. I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to. It's made out of a razor blade handle that was broken. So there's a long story. So I wish I could show you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. It's so hard to like sometimes. It's so hard sometimes. It's so hard sometimes. It really is. It's really difficult. Okay, so this is, yeah, the woman is made out of a razor blade handle. So she's ivoroid. She's ivoroid or ivorine, and that's celluloid. That's ivory. That celluloid's that ivory. And then I made the wings out of sterling, and I made all the berries. I'm gonna have to scroll back up in the chat at some point later on tonight. And look at the way that this is constructed. I made this out of sterling silver. I made all the parts. And so I wanted an old one. I wanted an old one and apply. And I wanted an old one, and I couldn't find an old one. So I couldn't find. No, she was already on a razor blade handle. Thank you, Justice for Julian, and thank you, Mars Mail. The fun. I was just saying something about. I was just talking about you saving from being melted down, and you're appreciated for sure. Christy, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not, and sometimes I'm disrespected. Becky, thank you. Pistachio. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Look. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Like, fantastically beautiful. And then I used an antique drop. I will. So unique, gorgeous, and creative razor blade handle. Yeah, it was a straight razor handle, celluloid, men's shaving razor. And because I have a gross beard, here we go. Because I have a gross beard, I don't know about shaving. So, but anyways, yeah. All right. Wow, 65 people, and everyone's getting along. Coral, thank you. Maria, Alicia, thank you. I got so distracted. That was one of my favorite things to show, and it went to shit. It went to absolute trash. it went to trash. Thank you so much. Wear it or just display. Oh, I wear it a lot. I wear it right here. I wear it right here. I could put it on if you want to see it on, but you won't see it because of my gross beard. I do wear it. And it's a razor blade handle that I cut apart, and then I pierced out all the wings. Do you understand? I pierced the whole thing. Almost plicature, but I didn't open up the back, John's daughter. So it could have been plicature, but it's not. Still Mo magic. You can't spell. It's okay. No, you got it. You did it. Karen K, thank you. Pistachio, where are you? Pistachio, paging Pistachio. Pistachio, my favorite nut job. Are you still here? Pistachio, are you still here? Oh, Painted Pony, thank you. I think some people don't love me. Oh, okay, Pistachio. All right. All right. Yeah, I wanted to talk more about this one, but so that's a razor blade handle, celluloid, and then I put all the little drops on. This took me 2 weeks to make because I couldn't find an Art Nouveau one that was original, so I wanted mine to look Art Nouveau, so I used an antique drop as well. But she's hiding behind the quilt. Pistachio, will you come here and hide behind this quilt? Karen K, I love you. I love you. She's hiding in the quilt. Oh, Karen K, how are you? Are you doing all right? Is everyone doing okay in the chat? I want to make sure everyone's doing okay and everyone feels okay. I want everyone to feel okay. I don't need any shit in my life. The only reason why I say that too is like I had shit in my life yesterday. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't want to know. No, I don't like it. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love this one. I love this one because I do. I just love it. Thank you, Alicia, for saying hi to Lori J. Thank you, everyone, so much. This is Plicature, though, so you can see through that enamel. That's Plicature. That's my big scarab. Everyone, everyone knows this. So, Pistachio, don't scare us like that. So, do you see how cool this is? Could you do a tutorial at some point on how to refoil a gemstone? Uh, hmm. Yes, I can. Do I want to? No. Um, okay. Could you do a tutorial at some point on how to refoil a gemstone Georgian close back piece of jewelry? Jess, so I just redid one. I've worn the brooch several times, and hi April B, welcome in. Um, Jess, uh, yes, I have a Georgian brooch of black dot paste, and I had to the thing, redo the foil. And I'll admit it, I didn't do it historically correct. I used aluminum foil. I know everyone's like, what? Aluminum foil doesn't tarnish per se, at least in our lifetimes. It might get a little dull, but I used aluminum foil underneath the paste. So if you're asking me to refoil the stone, the answer is no. You should not refoil a paste stone. It won't work. It won't work. We don't have the technique that they used back then. And I've shown you the garnet brooches before, that they put the little silver foil behind the garnet and then put cardboard. Victorian, because they're like, well, it's not cardboard. Okay, it's paper. But I've shown you how to restore. The restorations I've done over the years are mind-bending. I just got done with a restoration. I didn't bring it on my channel 6 months ago for a local museum. No one would touch it. They said, I'm not touching it. And I said, I'll do it. And I did. I did it great. I can show you the Georgian brooch. Let me go get it. All right, give me 1 second. Oh, I didn't think I'd show a repair tonight, but why not? Why not show a repair? Thank you all for being so kind to each other in the chat. I appreciate your kindness. I really do. Was that graceful? No. Do I care about it? Not necessarily. I've lost track which one I redid. I lost track which one I redid. But this is Georgian, and this is paste. And these are black dot paste. And I'm sorry to tell you, I don't remember which one. I had the stone recut, and then I put the silver foil behind it, and I don't remember which one it is. I'm so sorry. I could look with my loop, and I can tell you with my loop, if anyone really particularly cares. But I used aluminum foil, and I cut the aluminum foil, and I polished it. Thank you, Karen K. Thank you, Karen K. Absolutely. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Terry Cover. Thank you. Sometimes not so much. Sometimes not so much. And I do love this. Look at the way that is all beat up on the back of it. Thank you, my mama. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Denise, for saying that. I don't remember which. Did you see how I frowned when I looked at this, too? I'm like, I have someone comes in and I'm like this. See, I told you he has a shadow person. See? Yeah, April, I do wear this a lot now because I love it, but I restored it. It was missing a whole stone, and it was missing. David's not here tonight. He wasn't feeling well, and Karen wasn't feeling well. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I don't remember which one it was, guys. Here, I know everyone's going to say it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one. No, it's not. I think it's this one right here. I think it's this one right there, the smaller of them. I think that's the one I replaced. I'm 99% sure that's the one I replaced. I can't tell. Anyways, but uh-oh. Thanks. I have an aquamarine ring. A jeweler removed the foil from that I want to repair. Can't find anyone to repair it. I'd rather do it myself. Yeah, Jess, I don't repair for other people anymore. I'd never sleep. I'm in front of 36,000 real people, unlike other channels that buy them. I'm in front of 36,000 real people. Could you imagine if I tried to do restorations for 36,000 people? And then someone had asked me, never mind. They asked me, they're like, can you size a ring for me? And I'm like, sure. Let me sleep for a day and then I'll get back to you and let you know. I can't. But yeah, this was out on my desk forever. Thank you so much. Okay, let's talk more about design. Why? Because I want to. I designed this one and then I made it. So I designed it on a piece of paper and then I made it. I want to show you, would you all be okay if I showed you inspiration for what brought me to this point in my life? Like, can I show you some of the older arts and crafts pieces? And then can I show you some wearable sculpture? Thank you so much. Thank you. One of my favorites. Which one, Elizabeth? This one? You like this one, Elizabeth? And Elizabeth, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what happened earlier, but I want everyone to get along at my chat. You do love it? Thank you. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then wearable sculpture. I think there was just a slight misunderstanding. God, I hope so. Boy, I sure hope so. Thank you, D. Maynard. Do you like all these wearable sculptures? Do you like these? Do y'all want to know something? Do y'all want to know something? I talked to... Oh, thank you. I talked to... I sure hope so. I don't care if people come for me, but I mind if people come for people. I just, I don't want anyone to be... Okay, good. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, good. I don't want anyone to be upset, because, yeah, I just don't want anyone to be upset. Oh, no, I didn't make these. Elizabeth Johnson, no. These are Danish. These are Danish in Finland. And they're by, I always say it wrong. Please forgive me. Kapitan Kolta, K-U-P, write it down. Hi, Joshy boy, here to save the day. Kapitan Kolta, and it's K-U-P-I-T-A-A-N, and then Kolta, K-U-L-T-A. K-U-L-T-A. I know. Joshy's here. Okay, so these are Danish or Finland, and these are all old. And then look how many I have. Do you want to see? Do you want to see how many I have? Hi, everyone. It's Nathan and Jonathan. Johnny is here. Nathan was here the other night, and now Johnny is here. Johnny and Nathan, you have to be cute as hell. You have to be cute as hell. So look how many of these I have for wearable sculpture. So these are jewelry, body adornment, and sculpture. Do you see how sculptural these are? Look at that for a designer piece. And these are truly designer. Look how this looks like Star Wars. Look how that looks like Star Wars. Isn't this amazing work? These are all sterling silver. Thank you. You love the quilt. Thank you. It's an old one. It's out of my collection. You like the checkerboard rings? We take turns. Johnny, thank you for being here. And thank you for loving me. I'm not easily loved, Johnny. I'm not easily loved. So, and don't let the facade fool you. I'm an absolute bitch. So don't let the facade fool you. I sure hope you know that I'm not a good person. It's thunder. No, the neighbor's not drumming yet. They have they have those, the big drums, the big copper drums. And then they, they do that every other night when I'm live. Do I have sour cream on my lip? Or was that spit? Did I just pull a camel? See, I don't think camels spit at people. I think it's steel drums. That's what I meant to say. We wouldn't be here if we didn't like you. Well, there's some people here that don't particularly like me. I'm sure. Sure, there's one or two. Looks like a bowl of fruit. It does, doesn't it? And then they have too many. They do. They should have their power tools taken away. I wonder if I could go to the councilman and ask them, don't you know who I am? I'm a famous YouTuber. Don't you know who I am? Yes, camels can spit. Janine Beeler's sister does. She spits all the time. That didn't sound right. And then why did I smile when I said it? I didn't mean it that way. Oh, Maria, you love me? Well, I love myself too. We have something in common. So, shade. She spits. I mean, never mind. It didn't sound right. But do you guys know she sent me a picture and her neck was all tucked in and I said she looked like a camel? So I said she spits. My fans. My fans have asked for a silent hour during my lives. I should put that on a shirt. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with a letter signed by April B that says my fans have asked for a silent hour during my lives. Do you not know who I am? I think my neighbors secretively love me, but they have no choice. What are they gonna do? Move? You have good taste. Thank you. I love you, but my underpants are haunted and I need help. Aw, Pink Panther. I'm sorry. You love me, but your underwear is haunted. Well, I have a channel you could go to. They're a reseller. You probably fit in real well there. I could, I'll just remove it, but I didn't mind it. But I mean, if your underpants are haunted and you want to hang out with some people that you would relate to, I have some resellers that I used to hang out with. I could send you to. Yeah, I'm super in love with you, my new fave. No, I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk. Moving along. Let me go over Lori J. I love you. Absolutely love you. Don't understand haunted underwear. I don't know. I mean, maybe. Never mind. I won't say it. I mean, I have a lot to say. Can I not? No, all right, won't say it. All right, I'm not saying it. I know. So I'm not saying it. Me neither. Oh, she has been here before, Joshy. I know, but like, I just removed the comment. I didn't block her. Tell Jeremy we said hi. He's not here. Jeremy can't stand me, so he's at his house. So I think they were hitting on you. Probably not the first time. I'm kind of a big deal. I have to Google that. Yeah, you'll go down a rabbit hole you never wanted to. Speaking of rabbit holes, so let me show you some more pieces that I made. See, these two like took off from each other. You've seen both of these. I don't need to show you again, but I will. One of my first rings that I designed and that I made, Big Smoky Quartz. That was like the second or third ring I made. I lost track. I don't remember. But it's Smoky Quartz. Look how like ahead of my thing I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, the other students were like, well, we don't know how to solder yet. And I was like, just teach yourself. Just teach yourself. Joshy, we can show that. I think that's hilarious. Show. Yeah, made out of sterling silver tubes. Absolutely. Love it. All right, let me take you into the Lightbox because I have this to show you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have this to show you that's filled with jewelry that I constructed. Can I be honest and tell you, too, that I have literally another 60 some necklaces I've made that I've kept, and then all the things that I sold over the years, because I sold a lot of my jewelry local at shows. And then I did basically rings tonight for my designs and what I created. And then I want to show you, oh, thank you, Christy. I want to show you some of the inspiration of the old stuff. So this is all arts and crafts and modernist, and these are all sterling silver pieces that are truly designer. When you talk about just jewelry, this I don't consider just jewelry. Karen, you might get scared if you do. This is, yeah, Karen, I think you're in for a world of hurt if you Google that. So, oh, hi. There's Jasmine. Here we go. So I have to read it because she says I don't read them. Hi, Jason. A lot of love and hugs from Germany. I need a big portion of Jason right now. Germany lost again. Ecuador in the World Cup. They're still through to the next round, but it's still sad. Don't be sad. Starting with the next game, it's a win or go home. After this game, I'm scared and hereby admit I'm a soccer fan who loves jewelry. But we love you for that, but don't be sad. Don't let sports dictate your happiness. You can't control it. Jasmine, listen to me. I'm going to tell you something. You can't control what sports teams do. They're in control of their own destiny. You can cheer them on, but please don't let something like that dictate your happiness. Did you all see what I love soccer too, but I wouldn't let it dictate my happiness. It's great to be a big fan and thank you for being here, but don't be sad. Be happy that like they got that far. Like, you know what they say, like they always say, don't be sad because it's over, be happy because it happened. Isn't that good advice though? Jasmine, is it okay that I said it that way? But go soccer, I never got upset over like sports because I never got into it because I knew I couldn't control any of it. Hell, I can't even control my neighbors from using their power tools during one of my lives. Years ago I had an employee Years ago, I had an employee that asked me if I had bells in my underwear. I said, no, I have bells on my socks. It was Christmas time. Oh no, they thought you had bells in your underwear and you had them on your socks? No, sports are the best arena for jewels. My sons are athletes and wear my jewelry. What? They're not supposed to be wearing your jewelry during sports things. But April B, I want to say that you have bells in your underwear now. I want to say every time you come in, I'll say, Jeremy, do you hear that? And Jeremy will go, no. I'll say, you don't hear that? And Jeremy will go, no. I'll say, April B has bells in her underwear. I know when I see you, my sadness is swept away. Aw, Jasmine, I love you. Yay for Jasmine, who never causes drama. Jasmine, thank you so much. Thank you. You love the brooch? So when I talk about wearable sculpture, this is one of them. Ding-a-ling. Yes, I want to call April B a ding-a-ling, but then people be like, see, he's being a bully again. I told you he's no good. Yeah, you know me so damn well. That's why you're on the opposite side of the fence, because I cut you out of my life. So, you know. But I think she should be called ding-a-ling. No, I love you. Olay, olay. I love you so much. Jasmine, I love you. Don't be sad. This is constructed, and this is by Rachel Guerra. I have a very large collection of Rachel Guerra's work, and this is Rachel Guerra. That is G-E-R-A. G-E-R-A. And I call this wearable sculpture because do you see how large it is? But it's also jewelry. So transitions, it bridges the wearable sculpture into jewelry as well. So does that make sense that you can have both? And it's also a designer piece. So once again, designer, well-crafted, sterling silver, silversmith, very well-known Israeli artist, and a very sizable piece. And these are tourmaline, so that is teal tourmaline and pink tourmaline. And do you love it? I know, Justice for Julian. Where is everybody tonight? Is everyone else watching another channel? Can y'all hit the thumbs up for me? Tell me where you're watching from. Let's get this chat moving. You know what? It's not watercast on that one. That one is, no, that one's not watercast. I have a watercast brooch. Hold on. I'll pull it out in a minute here. But no, this one's not watercast. This one was definitely on the soldering pad. Definitely constructed with some seams as well. But that's all kind of scrap. And what says brutalist more than that, right? Look at everyone's telling me where they're from. Gorgeous piece. Good. Everybody saying hello at once. Thank you so much, everybody. Florida and California, South Carolina, Utah, Washington State, California. Hi, Jasmine. Las Vegas. My porch, not far from you. Bad something. Bad Nendorf. Wow, blue tourmaline. New York City, Texas, watercast. Olympia. Actually, Lost Haven, West Virginia. PGH. What's PGH? Australia. Australis. What's PGH? Cornfields of Iowa, Cavan, Ireland, Arizona, Tennessee, beautiful exotic Indiana, and Herman, Maine. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Oh, PGH, Pittsburgh. I get it now. I thought you were in like some foreign and exotic country. Can I ask you all for a favor as well? Something that's bothering me right now. It's been bothering me all day. The earthquake that hit. Can we all please give Venezuela some huge love right now? Devastating, upsetting. Can't look at the camera right now. Kept me up all last night. I'm just sad about it. And I can't find my way around it. I'm just sad about it, guys. Thank you all so much. Bad is the German word for bath. We are a city where people come to get healthy again. I love that, Jasmine. Do you guys love a 2-finger ring that is designed? And thank you so much, you guys. And I'll say it this way. We can all complain about things in life. And we can all... Oh, hi, Sylvie, you. Jeremy's not here, but I'll tell him you send love. How do I word this right? Oh boy. So a lot of people aren't happy with the price of gas. A lot of people aren't happy with the weather. A lot of people aren't happy with life or their neighbor or their siblings or their children or something. And then an event like that happens, and it really does shrink us down to something very primal, at least for me personally. So I just ask everyone out there, so before you really, because I'm guilty of it too. I'm really guilty of it. So I speak from a place of, I'm with you. But can you just be mindful about what really truly matters? And there's people now who are terrified to go back into their homes, family members that are lost forever, that were here one moment and gone the next for no apparent reason, and people that are trapped, that are alone right now, and it makes me very, very sad. It hits very, very deep for me, and I just ask that, like, please don't complain about the small things. Please stay a light. And here comes the rain. Yeah, Shelley, both earthquakes and tornadoes, both. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jasmine. And the wildfires too, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I don't say it enough on my chat. I don't say it enough on my chat. Oh, Jasmine, I always feel your hugs, though. Don't feel like I don't. I always feel your hugs. Yeah, did you see what happened? I mentioned it and now it's gone. No, there's not a raindrop in the sky. It went like, so Karen K, you sent me your little rain cloud, and like it blew over you and then it came over me and now it's gone. It lasted a minute. What did that last? 30 seconds? Yeah. Yeah. And then I could complain because it's raining, right? I could complain because it's raining. At least I'm able to enjoy the rain, right? Why complain about it? I don't know. Sterling silver double finger ring, wearable sculpture, and when this is off, it sits like a sculpture. So it like sits on the table. And look at that huge amber. It's a huge amber cabochon. And look how they sandwiched that in there. This was made at Penland School of Art and Design. And look how the two rings vanish when you wear it. So it looks like it's floating. I mean, is this one of the coolest things? Do you guys love this design? Are you loving the whole design thing? Like, am I getting into the design thing a little bit? I agree, John's daughter. Yeah, I agree. I wasted a lot of time on some very ridiculous things. And I was, people are like, God, you're mad at people. And I'm like, no, I'm mad at myself. I'm really mad at myself. Yeah, Becky, right? Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't shown a lot of these. No, this whole box. I don't think you've seen any of this. I don't think you've seen any of this on the channel. No need for buddy tape. Look at that for NE from. So that's NE from. Isn't that an awesome brooch? And very clean, very nice, sterling silver oxidized. NE from. Signed right there, NE from Denmark. Absolutely love it. So, all right, guys, I have breaking news as well. Some of you were here last night and some of you weren't. Those of you that were not here last night, please be aware that I'm going to do our preview for the sale on Bully Run Coffee. I'm going to do that for... Hi, Janet. Thank you, Alicia, for staying with us. The design is simple yet clean. Reminds me of a little Bauhaus. Yeah, absolutely. So this is Bjorn Weckstrom. I struggled there for a second. Finnish designer. He designed Princess Leia's necklace. I guess I diverted there for a moment. Go figure. I'm going to do the live preview on my channel on Sunday, right here, for our sale on Tuesday the 30th. So if you're watching this on replay, which thousands of people do, real people, watch my videos, the numbers don't lie, go on over to my channel on live on Sunday night. Look at Bronson's here. What up, ho? What's up, hoes? Bronson, how are you? Where have you been hiding? Time on Sunday? 6 o'clock. Oh, 6 o'clock. You love my previews? I don't love doing them. I'll be honest, I don't love doing them. Oh, you sit on your hands during the replays? Maria, you don't have to sit on your hands at all. Hey, dude. Yeah, that is Bronson. What up, hoes? Bronson, thank you for being here and offending only 5% of my audience. So, oh, Bronson, how are you? How's it going? Hi, Lucille. Hi, Lucille. How are you? Sunday, it should be 6 o'clock. Did I answer the question? I don't remember if I did. Anytime. Thank you. Oh, Shelly. End of work shift soon. Hitting my commute. All you be well and safe. Shelly, can you all give Shelly some love? And give Bronson some love too. Please. Great say today. Midnight in Germany Ghost Hour. Oh, this is Bjorn Wexstrom and it's acrylic and it's like melted ice inside of silver. Do you want to see some more of his work? If not, I'll not show you anymore. But this is Ne from no, this is Bjorn Wexstrom. I'm sorry, Bjorn Wexstrom, designer. So let's get this straight. One thing straight on my chat because I can't do anything else straight. Bjorn Wexstrom, designer and silversmith. Two things there. Two things there. Designer and silversmith. Finland, Scandinavian. He's from Finland, and it's signed right there, Bjorn Wexstrom. And I do believe he signs at Finland, but it's Bjorn Wexstrom. Let me go get my loop and tell you what it's signed. Do you ever surprise? I no, but I need to because I'm tired of the previews. I'm getting tired, shall I say? Boy, did I just get up like an old person or what? I just got up like an old person. I mean, I truly just got up like an old person, didn't I? I did. I got up like an old person. I hope you didn't see my little beer belly. My pants don't fit. They're too small. I this is Onyx's fur underneath crystal. I made this one a long time ago. Might be fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Christy. Bjorn Wexstrom has passed, I believe, a long, long time ago. Let me look. So, yeah, it signed Laponia, which is a production company, I do believe, and then Finland. Um, yeah, this is Bjorn Wexstrom. It's signed Finland. I was right. I don't want to doubt myself all night long. Melty, fabulous, and look at the chain. So, a very directional chain. You know how I did my chain on this one? So I have a lot of inspiration from, previous silversmiths and designers. Karen K, I hear it. I hear it. Bronson, I don't go outside my state. I get in enough trouble in Ohio. That's Bjorn Wexstrom. Do you want to see any rings of Bjorn Wexstrom or not? Is that boring for all of you? If it's boring, I won't do any more of Bjorn Wexstrom. Let me know. Do you want to see Rachel Guerra? So, do you want to see one of my favorite? I have like a whole big thing of Rachel Guerra rings. Oh, you want more? Okay. Hold on. I thought I was here alone for a moment. Hold on. Let me do this. And then the chat goes, well, you ask us and then you do what you want anyway. I like to terrorize you. If you're not used to that, I don't know what to tell you. You want more rings? Okay. So, thank you. This is Bjorn Wexstrom. So this is Bjorn Wexstrom as well. And I really love this. Sterling silver and architectural and Bjorn Wexstrom and really fantastic. So very, very cool. I do really, really love it. So I think that is exceptional. And that's Bjorn Wexstrom. He designed Princess Leia's necklace. So it's like he's a designer and it's jewelry and it's sculpture. Do you see what I'm saying? Because all right, there's some things that borderline on what I'm trying to discuss tonight, and so there's a little bit of a gray area in like wearable sculpture and jewelry because it's all body adornment under one big umbrella. But can I say another thing? So at the university, we were taught technique because there's many things that go into creating jewelry like this and creating compartment rings like this. So this has concept, but it's wearable art and it's concept. It has my dog's fur underneath crystal, and I've worn this for many, many, many years since Onyx passed away, and that's his fur. And it's all beat up. The crystal's all chipped up and all beat up, but there's Onyx's fur under there. And when he passed away, I took a trimming of his fur and I kept it with me. Not being in a light box. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hard. So, love Ohio Cedar Point is the bomb. Oh, thank you, Lucille, for a random comment. Thank you so much. I did a thingy-mabob at Cedar Point, like across the river, across the lake or whatever it is. Um, Onyx is fur, and so this is concept. Hi Clara Norris. But this is concept, and then I did a Zito ring. It's in the house in the light box where we'll head in a little while. But that was my Onyx's fur, and now he's with me all the time. I used to wear that ring every day. Yeah, so it was like a borrow of Victorian memorial jewelry. I love dogs too. They're my jam. People, not so much. Take it or leave it. Pistachio had it right with that shirt with the squirrel. I like squirrels and one or two people. So it's totally true. Look at the way that this is constructed. There is that glowing green on the inside, and that is acrylic, by the way. It's acrylic, and it's a little man. See how it's a little man? It's a little spaceman. See how it's a little man. He's got his arms out like he's gonna hug. He's a spaceman, and this is like of the Cosmos or Space Line, whatever it was called. And look at the sculpture-ness of that as a wearable sculpture. Melted silver on this side. And then Bjorn Weckstrom, he was a master, but this guy's like reaching for bubbles in space. And it is a very wearable sculpture. But do you see how you transition from just jewelry into wearable sculpture? See what I mean? You transition from just a design to creating it. And you have a jeweler make it and a silversmith. But he was a designer, and you have to start as a designer. And people that say that they're designers may not be, they may not be. They may not be a designer. In their brain, they might be, but in reality, they're really not. And you do need the techniques from a designer standpoint to then go into silversmithing and producing the pieces, or you have to pay someone to do so. But I think that is quite amazing. I will say that I'm a little bit offended by mass-produced jewelry that people claim to be a designer. You can design something and then turn it into, I would say, a limited edition, more than tens of thousands of pieces. So, yes, I thought it was crazy. Are all the rings open-ended? Most of the time, yes, and you'll see that with this one. It's just carbon under pressure. A diamond, maybe? Okay, so I looked this up in Warman's, Christy Ramirez's book, and this is a note from a long time ago. And I wrote down all this information about Bjorn Weckstrom. He was considered one of the most, oh boy, one of the most innovative Finnish jewelry designers of the 1960s. He designed, here we go. He designed Carrie Fisher's necklace in Star Wars in 1977. I've told you that before. The panel necklace that Princess Leia wore, that kind of melty, that kind of melted silver collar, the panels. Bjorn Weckstrom was the designer of that. 85 people on a night I'm never on. And y'all saw me last night, so I think I have a lot of viewer fatigue. Oh, look at that for sterling silver and phenomenal craft. Oh, you're a cat person. Dogs have owners, cat have staff. So this one's open-ended too. So to answer the question in the chat, I love the questions, by the way. The questions keep me focused on what we're talking about rather than, are the rings open-ended? Yes. Yes, they are. I don't know what that means, Jen's Law. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know what that means. Slave girl costume. When she had that, no, she had the, that was when she was with Jabba the Hutt, right? And she had the ring on her and he like pulled her by her neck or something. I think maybe I'm confused there. No, this one was when, you'll see it. Google Princess Leia pictures. She's got her Princess Leia buns in. And she got her Princess Leia buns in. And I try and keep the chat a little focused. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. And then it's, well, anyways. So, but I try and get through the info as well. And then I stumble and different movie. I don't know. Long story short, I don't care. Long story short, Princess Leia's necklace, big, melty, fabulous, boom, 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 boom. Big, fabulous necklace, Bjorn Weckstrom. Like I said, melty, fabulous, Princess Leia's necklace. He designed it, he made it, and it's a fabulous necklace. Would I say that I have one like it? Do you guys want to see my version? I'll go get it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I love to grunt when I get up. Oh, I almost knocked the whole table over. That's why I don't get up very frequently. Be right back. Give me a moment. Let's see here. Oh, let's see if I've got it handy. You might be in luck, you might not. Well, maybe I misspoke. Let me take a longer look. Give me a moment, guys. This might take a minute. You know, it might take a minute. I have to get out a flashlight. Okay, here we go. All right. And then I'm not doing any more Bjorn Wexstrom. I'm just not doing it. We're never going to get through this box. And then I wanted to take you into arts and crafts jewelry to show you the grandfathers of the movement and why I'm still here as a creator. Long story short, I don't care. It's true. Long story short, I don't care. This is Bjorn Wexstrom, and this is like, so imagine this. So everyone that's like, it's not that movie, but it's this movie. Star Wars. It's Princess Leia. There's only one of her. He made the melty collar without this. So it's like a melty collar, boom, 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 all the way around the neck, right? Everyone can relate to that. Okay, so we're all on the same page. Princess Leia, Star Wars, and this was the melty necklace that he made for her. This is my version of a Bjorn Wexstrom melty necklace. I call him melty. What do you want to call him? Don't care. It's space age something. I don't know what it says, but it's space age something. And yes, Denise, I know where everything's at. Goblin lighting, got to turn it off. That's not going to work. Nope. Goblin lighting. Nope. No goblin lighting. You know what I do need to do? I need to breathe. Jess K, thank you. Jess K just made it all better. Help us, Jason. You're our only hope. Jessica, I love you. Thank you so much. So this is the version I have, and this is the acrylic drop. Thank you, Michelle Guida. Staying focused, laser focused. Denise, I do. I need a coffee. It's in the house. I'm getting bitchy. I'm getting absolutely bitchy. This is fully signed. Give me a moment. It's not signed where I thought it was. Give me a moment, please and thank you. This is signed right here, and this is Bjorn Wexstrom. Do you see the, okay, so again, let's talk about what I wanted to talk about tonight. I always get into these lives and then I lose the perspective of where I want to go with the chat and where I want to go with my message and what I feel is important. As an artist and a designer, once again, my forefathers that came before me in the arts and crafts movement of 1900 are the reason why I'm allowed to be here. They're a reason, male and female, men and women, that were artists at 1900 that fought against the machine age. And they were allowing us as contemporary designers, silversmiths, and jewelers to do what we do today. And I don't want to lose sight of that. I don't want to lose sight of where we've come from in terms of great design, impeccable craft, and wonderful jewelry and body adornment, whether it be wearable sculpture. Let me ask you guys, let me ask the chat, and maybe we all have different perspectives on this. Maybe I'll learn something tonight because I learn every day of my life. Is this just jewelry? Is this just jewelry, or is this wearable sculpture? What is this to all of you? Do you consider that jewelry, or do you consider this, what do you consider this? Is it jewelry? Is it sculpture? Is it both? Art, wearable art, correct. This is my point. There's a dialogue here of people that claim to be designers, and then you look at their work and you go, well, that's a beautiful piece of jewelry. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's wonderful. Wearable art, absolutely. Thank you, guys. Wearable sculpture, jewelry, that's what I'm getting at tonight. That's what I wanted to go with. I don't consider this just mere body adornment. I consider this something slightly more sacred or slightly more elevated. I don't want to pick on certain brands, and I wasn't going to mention certain brands tonight, but I could bring you something in. I don't have something in front of me right now. That's not that's not what I wanted to talk about. Not wearing anything. I wish I could bring in something that is mass produced, that is cranked out by great numbers, and show you the difference between something pretty and an investment piece. And these are investment pieces. You know, that is something that give an artist a sheet of silver and some acrylic and they make a sculpture. So Thank you. Thank you for saying that. But see how that's just, and look at the chain again. That's Bjorn Weckstrom. That's Bjorn Weckstrom. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna set that over here, just for right now. We're just gonna reconvene, because I had a goal in this live, and it's like it's all over the place. It's not what I wanted it to be, and I've totally lost my feed on the chat on my device too. It's gone. It's gone. Like my chat is gone. I don't know where it went. So I can't see any comments. Uh, and now it's referring me to another chat. No thanks. No thanks. Nowhere else I'd rather be on a Thursday night. Lightbox. Yeah, that would help. That would help. Yes, Jen, I was gonna say Pandora or even I don't want to pick on certain ones, but I don't do box stores. It's not my thing. All right, let's do this one. Rachel Guerra, one of my favorite artists. Rachel Guerra. Look, my thing is gone again. Look, like I can see part of the chat, and look, my like I'm gone. Like I'm totally gone. I don't know. It's funny. Art jewelry. It's art jewelry, the artist, and the wearer statement, a view of the world. Absolutely nowhere else. Thank you so much. You love Rachel Guerra? I know. This is one of her monumental wearable sculptures. And again, so let me say again, I think. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I didn't know. You enjoy this over anything. Thank you for being here. Pistachio and Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are half done Mabe pearls, half Mabe pearls. And question, what do you think about the sentence of when an art piece begins to talk, the artist should be quiet and listen? Um, I don't think I've ever been quiet. Don't take advice from me on that one. Can I not say anything? Can I go quiet for the first time in 52 years? So, can I not say a word? I don't know. When I'm in the studio, I get very upset when the camera's in there with me because I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I want to listen to what I'm working on. I want. Do you know how complex it is to do the things I do? Let me show you, for example. I've shown you this one before. This is called Busan. I'm going to say it wrong. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Busan de. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to say it right. My friend named this, and yeah, yeah. But I made this sculpture. It has 2005 sterling silver filigree parts or filaments, and then I hand constructed this out of, and it sits like a sculpture, like it's supposed to look like a bush or a tree. And this got into the Cleveland May show in, oh no, I'm sorry, it got into the second round before they cut it. But it's a ring, and it's a monumental sculpture, and it told a story of a friend that was not at all just K. It's not what it was going for. It was the Cleveland May show, and what it was is my friend. I knew he was gonna. It's a long story, but I knew that he was gonna contract HIV, and unfortunately, it happened. And have times had. Thank you. I at times had Sooth said certain things that like I was like I knew they were coming. They may not have been good, and this ring was in honor of him healing himself. And so this one is all about the healing process of 2005 parts, and it unfolds. So right now it's folded up on itself because I have it stored, you know. But this is all sterling silver and absolutely amazing. But it unfolds, so like all these fold down. So all these filaments, I don't want to do it because I don't like monkeying with this. But all these tiny, let me show you what happens. So this whole ring unfolds. So this all unfolds and it comes down, and it's this big shrub or bush, and it's for healing. It was a process for me personally to make all these little filaments and to have time that I came to grips with the reality of in the 90s, it was a much different time. And I knew that, things were coming just to him specifically. And did everything I could to keep my friends safe during the HIV and the AIDS pandemic, which is still a thing. I don't know why people think it's gone. It's still a very it's still a thing. But this whole thing unfolds. So this whole ring unfolds, and you see that internal grid work that then holds this together. And 2005 was the year that I did this. So it has 2005 filament parts on it that I so lovingly constructed. And then so you all understand the process of this is I went into, I guess I'll just unfold it and I can just leave it unfolded, I guess. I suppose that's what's supposed to happen with this. It's not supposed to be stored away in a bag, right? It's supposed to be out so people can see this. But once these all unfold, this whole thing blossoms and all these little filaments are then free to go wherever they wish. And I drilled out this hollow formed, so this is all hollow formed, and you can see that it sits on that foot. And I got in here and I made these little places for the ring, to go on. And through the process, it was this healing thing of it gave me the time to stay away from everything. It gave me the time to block everything out. And it gave me time to reflect, and I drilled out all the holes in the tubular construction. So all those holes are hand drilled. And then I passed down, you have to understand how hard this was. I don't think people understand the process. I passed down the filaments down in here. Then I had to hit each tip of every wire, boom, 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 with a torch, over and over and over and over and over and over and over, 2005 times. I had hit with torch, boom, 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 boom. Then it became this, but I had to weave all these through here. I had to weave all those through there. I had to go down with tweezers. I started on this lower edge because you can't get in there once you have the higher edge in here. You can't get into this almost nest of filaments. And so I had to go in there with tweezers, and I had to put down the wire down in and pull it through, and then I twisted and wove it. So like a twisty tie, cold connected these over and over and over 2005 times to get this end piece to be the relic, or the, I don't know the other word, to be this then at the end of all of it. And so let me say another thing. So as a designer, I designed this. I had a concept. I had an end result. Thank you, Becky Grill, so much. And thank you, Claire, for saying that. It truly means a lot to me to share these pieces because it was a process, and there were a lot of tears, a lot of torment, a lot of not good that went into this. Just things that were beyond physically making. I think there's a certain layer of magic that goes into the artist part of it, that you're not just a designer, you're not just an artist, you're not just a silversmith. There is a certain layer of magician that gives you the availability to heal yourself, heal somebody else, and make a beautiful testament to that point in life where you were. It isn't about the end result sometimes, and this is a classic example. Why I get very defensive of this piece is because it means so incredibly much to me. We all see certain things, but for me personally, it wasn't about this end result. It wasn't about this end result. It was about the process of me getting to this end result. It was about the process of me getting here. Thank you so much for saying that. Oh, Luana Folsky, thank you so much. So when it didn't make the show, it made it to the top 185 pieces, and then it was cut off. I've only been in tier spot before. Thank you. Thank you all. So when we fold these down, it becomes this, I really do need to fold these down and make it what it's supposed to be. Because it's magnificent. It makes me incredibly happy that, do you know how it feels to look at my work from so long ago? 2005, 21 years ago. 21 years ago. And I have the photos of it going off to the show. I have the shipping container that this went in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Elizabeth. I think so. I think so. I think quilts are the same way. How is this person feeling? How is this person feeling when they put this together? Do you think they complained the whole time they did this? Do you think they complained the whole time they made this? No, they didn't. They didn't complain. They were blessed and talented and had agile hands that made some of the most amazing labors of love. That was Jasmine. I'm sorry, honey. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll read it later, sweetheart. I can't do it right now. I'm into this. I'm into my own little zen, my own little moment, my own little thing. My own little moment. I always go through the chat and I read it after, and I love the comments. They're so magnificent. I love you all. Love you all for sharing so openly about your feelings and what my work does for you. I guess I should engage more in the chat and say, what does my work do for you? Should I ask that question? What does my work do for you? Does it do anything for you? Divine intervention is present when we create art. There's Thelma. There's who interviewed me on art. If you guys missed that interview, she took me on a deep dive. Girlfriend was like, I'm taking you on the deep dive. We're not going to talk about resale. We're not going to talk about what you do. We're not going to talk about what you do with reselling. We're going to talk about you as a genius and an artist. Look at how that unfolds into like, and I could work on it a whole lot longer, but I love that it opens up the center, and then you can see the ring shank, and look at the intimate space done in there. I had it oxidized when I first did this, and then I took the oxidation out of it. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. So, but do you see how it's like it starts to become this like plant? And I can bring it down even farther because it's not even there. But I loved that like some of them are like, doesn't it look like a firework? We can see what you're going for now. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, it makes you happy, Lynn? Thank you so much. Thank you. So from Rachel Guerra as inspiration. Oh, Thelma. It's beautiful when we have reciprocals in our life. And sometimes the relationships that are one-sided don't last for a reason. And Thelma, thank you. Thank you. Jen, thank you for saying that. Looks like a living sculpture. If you saw it sitting there right now, it looks like a whole thing. It's its own thing. And you can feel, I think if you saw it in real life, I think you could feel what it means. You know, that got me through finding out that one of my best friends was going to die. That got me through a tough time. Oh, Lisa, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I can take that, Alicia. Yeah, absolutely. This is Rachel Guerra. So there's a Rachel. Thank you, Jess. I needed that. Thank you. Thanks, Pistachio. Okay, so before I get too emotional and sidetracked, this is also Rachel Guerra. That's the way I pronounce her name. She is a designer. Let's be careful. Let's be mindful. Designer, silversmith, and artist. Designer, silversmith, and artist. So she not only designed, but she made these, and she's an artist. And I absolutely love her. This is tourmalated quartz. I'm sorry, I almost said rutilated. That is tourmalated quartz. So it's black and blue tourmaline crystals in a sugarloaf cabochon. Sugarloaf, four-sided, high dome, soft corners. Did you hear what I said? Sugarloaf, a cabochon, four-sided, soft corners. Okay, that's a sugarloaf. And look at the way that the sterling is constructed, just like the other one with the mother of pearl. Lisa, did I do something wrong? Oh no, maybe I did something wrong. It's okay, Luana. It's okay. But this is look at how high dome this is. And yeah, it's a little loose. It's bezel set. That's Rachel Guerra as well. It's signed. Let's see, where is it signed? Signed here somewhere. Gera. Rachel Guerra. Gera. Let's see here. Maybe this is the one that's not signed. Is this the one that's signed? See, one of these is signed and one of them's not. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this one's signed. Rachel Guerra. Gera. That is. Look at that. Look at it. Do you see why I wanted to do this live tonight? I wanted to. And then there's this. There's this one. I'm obsessed with that ring. This one, I know. I am too. We have something in common. Look, it'll never fit, and I still have it. It's okay, Pistachio. It's okay. This is opal, Rachel Guerra. This is opal and sterling silver. Oh, you love how I show you every angle. That's the only advantage I have. That's the only. That's hi Celeste. Hi Celeste. That's the only advantage I have. Okay, okay. I thought I did something wrong, Lisa. But this is Rachel Guerra as well. Where do you find such a ring? Well, I found these. I have. I don't know if I should tell you. Yeah, it does. It looks like it does. But so look at that. Look at that. I mean, I'm kind of pissed that I didn't think about this. But my tubular ring is Rachel Guerra inspired. So thank you, Lisa. My tubular ring that I had out 2 seconds ago. My tubular ring was Rachel Garrett inspired. So can I show you like them side by side? So this is my, thank you guys. This is my Rachel and Garrett inspired. So like I took over where she left off. That's what I feel like anyway. I see. This is me. This is Rachel's. So I'm mad that I didn't come up with this design. I'm mad. I'm really pissed that I didn't come up with this design. Hi, JC. Welcome in. I like your squirrel emoji. Hi, Alma. Thank you so much. 82 people in the house. Can you make sure that you hit the thumbs up for me, please? Thank you so much. And I don't know how long I'm going to stay on tonight. My eyes say I'm tired, but my heart says I'm ready. So I don't know how to feel about it. But thank you so much for being here. And Thelma's going to be coming on my channel, I think next week. Or no, the week after. I think she's coming on the week after. I'm super excited. I'm nervous as hell. Hopefully I don't have diarrhea before she comes on. Yours is my favorite. Really? Thank you. But see where I was inspired from? My spiritual sister as a silversmith and designer. I was inspired by her. Do you want to see another thing that I think is pretty amazing? This is, what's its face? He is, I'm going to say his name wrong. Yakov Heller. Yakov Heller. There we go. But look how cool. Wearable sculpture necklace. Electroformed necklace. Man and woman kissing. And then the man and woman kissing matching bracelet. And I like how she's gold tone and he's silver tone. So wearable sculpture again. Electroformed sterling silver. But it's great that I have the pair. And then he had this whole thing about famous people that collected his work. And I won't say the one because I'm not a fan. I won't say. But if you look it up, I wasn't a fan of some of the people that collected his work. I won't say. Because they're like, never mind. But these are amazing. And I decided that this is going to be for sale, but I don't know when. But too small for me. Neck ring, I'll never wear it. I've never worn it. And so electroforming, good question. It's electrochemical. So I'll just give you a brief little thing. No other people can tell you this, but I'd ask you to ask another jewelry designer. Oh, she'd look at the heavens for help, and the heavens would be like, I'm not helping you because never mind. You have either a wax or a plastic body. In this case, this is wax. You have a wax or a plastic body, and then sorry, I'm distracted. I don't think I have. I'm not in top mess, or I'm in top messages. I'm not in all chat. I'm not seeing half the chat. Where do I go? Chat filter. I'm in top messages. I didn't even see everyone tonight. Oh shoot. There's been people here that I didn't see. Son of a gun. Well, anyways, I was in top chat and I was supposed to be in all chat. Long story short, I don't care. Welcome everyone. Electroformed. You have a wax or a plastic body. No pun intended. Wax or plastic body. 2 electrodes are put onto the piece, and then it's put into an electrochemical bath. Electricity is passed through the anodes, whatever they call them. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. And I did a lot of electroforming in school, but I did it with copper. And so we would put our pieces wax. This is wax under sterling, wax under sterling. Most Israeli jewelry is done this way. And they would put the anodes in, and they would put it in the electrochemical bath. They would turn it on, and it grows silver or copper onto the surface. Okay, So there is wax under here. There's wax under this. This is not solid sterling silver, but it's a very thick plating of sterling silver over wax, but there's still wax inside of this. If you get rid of the wax inside of this, you're going to have dents all over this. This is just going to be a dented mess. It's slightly heavier than aluminum foil if you ask how you can burn the wax out. Yeah. So you got to be careful because the whole thing can explode. But if you drill a hole, let me say something else. A pawn dealer brought me stuff 2 weeks ago. And he said, I don't know what this big mess is. I don't know what this big mess is. And I said, thank you, Denise. I hope that was okay. I don't know if everyone understood it, but I did. And most of the time you'll see a little anode where let's see if I can find it. Boy, am I frowning a lot tonight. The lighting is absolute shit out here. I can't find it on that one. But there's like sometimes you'll see where the anode is connected. Like on this one, they would have connected the anode to the jump ring here. So what they probably did is they probably took a silver jump ring and they put it into the foot and then they put the anodes on and then they grew the wax on this. But the chain is real sterling. Well, the whole thing is real sterling. Here I go, not making sense. The whole thing is real sterling. This is hollow with wax inside. This is not with wax inside. I hope. Okay. So I don't know if I explained it right. Now you can get the wax out, and let me get to that. So this jewelry dealer brought me stuff, and he goes, I don't know what this filth is all over everything. He said, there's this brown filth all over everything. And I said, well, what is that? What is that? And so I found out he left his electroformed wax jewelry in with the thingamabob, the rest of his haul. The wax jewelry got so hot in the sunlight in 104-degree heat in his car with no windows down, that wax took off outside of that stuff, broke through the silver, broke through the seam, broke through and sprayed wax all over everything. Brown, disgusting wax all over everything. And the wax then in the box got so hot it turned into liquid and was all over the jewelry. It was all over everything. Chains, rings, garbage, all over the box. So please don't leave such pieces in your car in 104-degree heat. Please don't do it. That wax will take off outside of that. So you can get the wax outside of it. You can drill a hole in it, leave it in your car for a day in 104-degree heat, and you'll find a mess in your car. And I had another one that years ago, before I knew this wax process, before I was familiar with it as a silversmith, I had a piece, and I decided I was going to try and I'm not going to watch the chat. Let's see. Here we go. I turned the whole thing away. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I don't want to ask for forgiveness. If a troll comes in, put up the stop signs, and I'll get rid of them. And so I try 16 things at once. It's like I don't know why I do what I do. Yeah, I tried to heat the piece, and the wax just poured out of it like spaghetti. Like this big long thing of, I was heating it and this big long spaghetti came out and I go, like I stopped, like, what is that? And I stopped and it was like a worm that had come out of the piece. And I go, oh my God, what is that? It was wax that had come out of the, pore of where I was soldering, because I was like trying to solder onto this thing and it was like this long string and I go, like, it's a worm, No, it wasn't a worm, So, yeah. It's true. So it's true. Yeah, it was. It's craziness. All right. One of my other favorite pieces. So we talked about wearable sculpture. We talked about more wearable sculpture. We talked about Bjorn Wexstrom. What I want to do is take a walk back into history. What I most wanted to do tonight is not talk about this nonsense for 138 minutes. I wanted to get into the forefathers of the arts and crafts movement of 1900 that gives me the availability to be a silversmith. Thank you so much. This was a phenomenal piece, and I never figured out the artist or designer on this. It does have a neck ring. People say a torque. I say no. If you Google a torque, you'll see that torques aren't torques. A neck ring. So this went on a neck ring and went around the neck as a rigid collar. And look at these fossils. that are so carefully put on here. And what I liked about this designer, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is amazing. Are you ready? Uh, look at how we take off one pendant. This is just insane. I love this designer. I don't even know what to say about this man or woman. I'm supposing it's probably a man based on the thickness of the metal or how clumsy it is. And look at you could wear this one by itself as a fossil. Okay, you could wear that one by itself as a fossil. And then look at this, you could wear this on the thing by itself. Like a duality of wear. And so this is tap and dyed. So this is tap and dyed, this little ball. I really want to meet this person. Apparently, I'm probably gonna have to meet them after I pass. Now, this is fully artisan signed, and then I'll show it, and then everyone will say, "Well, I know who that is. I know who that is." No, you don't. Nope. It's taken me. It's taken me 30. Probably I've had this for 30 years. I've never figured this out, and it's signed on the. Come on, give me a minute. Oh boy, where is it at? I've lost it now. It's signed on the bezel somewhere, and then everyone will go, "Well, Google says." I don't care about Google. Please don't put Google things in my chat. Like, don't cut and paste from Google and put it in my chat. Please don't do that. No one likes a history lesson. That's just amazing, is what that is. Now, oh, this one, I never figured this one out. And then, can I show you all one of my favorite things? Can I show you all one of my favorite? Thank you. Can I show you all one of my favorite things? And I should, well, not this. Oh, Deborah, is my best quilt that I own. Well, one of my best quilts that I own. And if you saw the border on this bad boy, or this naughty girl, I wanted one of the best quilts I could bring in for this live, because after all, it's about my art and me as a designer. Thank you for saying something. Look at the border. So you not only get the berries and the leaves here, which, can you imagine appliquing circles? Wait, can you imagine appliquing circles that small on an arc? No thanks. Can you imagine appliquing circular dots and stitching them down? No thanks. No thanks. I'm good. Look at the leaves and look at the flowers. And pink and green. They say red and green. I say no. It's pink and green. It's pink and green. And it's huge. And then did you notice? Here's another thing. People don't think about quilts this way, but I do, because again, I'm an artist. Look at the radiating. So you've got these centrals, and then look at the radiating quilting. Did you see the radiating quilting? Like, are you absolutely kidding me? That these flowers all point to this central radiation here, this central radiation star. All these point to that, and then it comes back out. I'll tell you. Oh, the condition, girl, the condition of this one. And I was offered 900. I told him to go away. I said, don't even, don't. There's no way. There's no way I'll sell this for $900. Yeah, Lynn, it's one of my favorites, but I wanted one of my favorites out tonight. Look at this little gnome kind of person. 1900, 1890, 1900. It does have, see, here's another thing about quilt people that drives me nuts. It does have cotton seeds inside the batting, but that doesn't mean it's 1850. They go, oh, cotton seeds, it's 1840 before the cotton gin, blah, blah, blah. Oh, God. Please stop. It hurts my brain. This one would be 1890. It could be 1880, to be realistic. It could be 1880 to 1900. So it's circa dating. Yeah, it's circa dating on all quilts. And there's quilt experts out there. I'm not one of them. And I love this little guy. Look at how he's all curled up on himself, and he's got this little free swinging nose ring. And he's like a little gnome that looks like an acorn or a berry. This came out of Penland School of Art and Design. And isn't this cool that it has got this little curly Q? It's got this little curly Q tail, and he's all kind of balled up on himself. I love that. That's incredible. Thank you all for watching tonight. We have quite a treat going inside to the light box here in just a minute. And there's this one. And I'm not going to talk much about this one because I haven't figured it out yet. I believe it's Anna Morelli, and I think that it's dated. I don't remember. This has been with me a very long time. This is signed Mexico. It's signed Anna Morelli. I was right. I shouldn't have doubted myself. Why did I do that? 14 karat solid gold. And this is water cast. So that is gold poured into water. So it's water cast. Someone asked about that earlier. And what I love about this is the artistry that it took Anna Morelli. And look at the windowed opal. So that is a windowed opal, and it has the most fantastic iridescence of blue, green, orange, lime green, and red. So windowed opal and very sizable for gold. Very sizable for gold. I've never shown that on my channel. And did you all see that gold oxidizes? So when someone says gold does not oxidize, oh, yes, it most certainly does. And that's a lot of gold. That's a ton of gold. So that is never for sale. Don't ask. I mean, if you ask, I'll just tell you no. And then this one is, there's so many more wearable sculptures in this box. I mean, this box is completely loaded. One of my NE from rings that I bought at a estate sale. I don't remember this one. I think I kept this one based on stones. I kept this one based on stones. Citrine, amethyst, and peridot gem grade. And beautiful. Oh, you've never seen a windowed opal? I've shown them a lot on my channel. Many, many times, actually. 8 million times, I think. A lot of people aren't watching my old videos. They're not going over to the old ones, and I don't know why. Oh, this ring, I've always loved this, but I couldn't figure this one out either. This is wearable sculpture. Look at this one. Mabe Pearl Sterling Silver. And this was made at Penland School of Art and Design. And I'm not really sure who did this. But hi, Denise. Welcome in. Maria, thank you so much. A show on opals. If I sleep in the next 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know. If I don't, then no. George Jensen, Lovers of Modern and mass-produced wearable sculpture. You love the shank. So did I. And by the way, Michelle, when it's out, it sits down like a sculpture. Hi, Sherry. But look, I mean, it's terrible, a terrible lid for something. But it sits like a sculpture. Like, you know how I say, like, when you don't have your jewelry on, what does it look like? What does it look like? So it looks like a sculpture. So they thought about that before. It's that's a designer for you. That's sheer artistry. And look how they fabricated this. So everyone says, is this cast? No, this isn't cast. This is like me, what I've done. It's all hollow formed and all fabricated. Bye, Jess. Take it easy. Take good care of yourself. Thank you so much, sweetheart. And everyone's like, you seem a little bitchy tonight. I'm tired. I am tired. This marathon of lives is like, I'll look back on it and go, God, I should delete every single one of those. I'm not gonna. Pierre Cardin, 18 karat gold, sterling silver, and Pierre Cardin again, famous designer, right? So are we clear on designer? When I say designer, I mean it. Pierre Cardin is not a silversmith, according to what I know. But this one is fully signed, and let me make sure that I see the signature right. Boy, are my eyes going! I'll tell you. Let me get my little loop-de-loop. Let me go in on. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry, guys. Well, where did my Pierre Cardin mark go? Oh, here it is. All right. Well, and the person selling this missed it, which I haven't looked at the chat in forever. All right. Oh, hi, Tori. There's my best friend. You work too hard, babe, but still love being able to see you all the time. Yeah, everyone's like, take a break. Okay. Send me money for my bills. This is Pierre Cardin right there. Pierre Cardin and sterling and 14 karat. So, and the person missed it because it's signed on here. Hi, Edna. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is 18 karat gold or 14 karat gold, sterling silver, and Pierre Cardin. Do you see how this is wearable sculpture? Again, it's not just a ring. Thank you, Tori. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. And hopefully I'll be able to come down and see you in the fall sometime. God willing, I sure hope so. It'd be great to finally come down for a visit. That'd be amazing. Fall time 2026. Someone got held for review. Now I need to go see what it says. Someone got held for review. Uh-oh. And then this one is, what's its face? I forget. David Anderson. That's who it is. David Anderson. What gets more modernist and fabulous than that? David Anderson, out of my collection from a long time ago. Justice for Julian, you gave me money. That's the only reason why I was here tonight. I got a chupa chat. I did. I got a chupa chat. Nobody else got a chupa chat. Nobody else got a chupa chat but me. So, look at this. Crystal sterling silver flowers. Look how they turn the crystals. Hi, Sixth Sense Amelia. Sixth Sense Amelia, welcome in. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Remember you wearing that. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Tori, will you tell them what I used to wear to high school? Tori, give me some street cred. Everyone, Tori has been my best friend since we were 4. She says we were 3. I think we were 4. Tori, what did I used to blend in high school? Did I used to blend in high school? This is Marianne Shear. She's also an artist to look for. I hope you all like these because I show you like what to look for. Yes, Charlene, good. All good. I think so as well. This is Marianne Shear. So this is Marianne Shear. She's a noted Akron artist, and this is a fabricated, not cast. So she fabricated this whole thing. There's no blending in with you. Tori, you're supposed to tell me I tried to blend in high school. Oh, good night, sweetheart. I love you, Lori J, more than you know. I absolutely love you. Thanks for being here. We're not going to be on that much longer because I'm not tolerating this well. Oh, this is yeah. Tori's got it right. You stood out from the moment you were born. I just spit on my device. I got so upset I spit on my device. This is Lost Wax Cast and a pearl. I don't know who did this, but I didn't care. I love this bin. I love this pin. I absolutely love it. Hey, Dana, welcome in. Thank you so much, everybody. 94 people on a night when I'm not normally on. And like I said, on Thursday nights, there's nowhere else to watch, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There's nothing else to watch on a Thursday night. You may have tried to blend in with your clothes and style, but not with your attitude and personality. So look at this. 14 karat gold, sterling silver, Baroque pearl at the bottom, and look at the stones and the construction of that bad boy. Now we're talking pure artistry. Designer, fantastic, timeless, wonderful, whimsical. It's a brooch. Oh, that's why I love you so much. Well, I love you too. I love you too. Lost wax cast meaning done in wax and then cast and burned out and one of a one. One of a one. Lost wax casting. These I don't want to talk about tonight. Good night, Jasmine. I'll see you, honey. Thanks for tuning in. I absolutely positively love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for understanding. I can't read every single chat because I can't. I'm human and I can't, but I will. I just didn't yet, but I will. Let me go in and we're going to go in Lightbox. I'm kind of like I made it halfway. Well, I made it a third of the way through that box. So that's how much more we're going to have to talk. Look at it. And it, well, I don't want to yell it, but it weighs like 60 pounds in sterling. Don't tell my neighbors. Hold on. Let me put this away. And thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. So appreciate it. I got to get some of these pieces out to sell. I do. I do. This is a real thing. I've got to start to sell off. It's going to happen. It's a real thing. I'm taking my rings off and putting my other rings back on just because I want to. Here we do it. Here's where we do this. Let's put this. You know what? I'm going to put these back in this box, even though. So when I tell you I can't find my Danish modern wonderful wearable sculpture rings, tell me I put it back in my sculpture jewelry box. One of four. One of four. All right, that's down and done. We're going to go in, and I'm going to show you some of the grandfathers of why I'm able to be a designer today. I didn't want to cover this tonight, but I feel it important to give you a little history lesson on the arts and crafts movement in America mainly. Not in Germany, not in Austria, not in England, right here in America. Why we're able to be silversmiths these days. Is that okay with everyone? Can you please put in the chat if you'd like to go into the light box? Just put the word light box, and if not, I will sit here in front of this gorgeous quilt and chill for a little while. So, do you guys want to go into the light box? I can't see anything in the chat. I missed everything. So, anyone that I missed, I'm so sorry that I missed it. Light box. You're all ready for it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the light box. All right, we're going to do it. I'm going to show you where, as silversmiths like Bjorn Weckstrom, from the 1970s who designed Princess Leia's necklace and created her necklace for her, much like this fantastic necklace that I so proudly own. And let's be clear on this, Bjorn Wexstrom's work is very, very expensive. So extremely expensive. And my ring is not inexpensive either. So when someone asks me how much a piece like that costs, if you want 2.5 months of my life to create a ring like this, it's very expensive. It's extremely expensive. And I've loved this ring for a long, long time. And I was so proud to be able to create such a beautiful little wearable sculpture. So let's be clear, I try to cover designer, artist, and jeweler. I try to cover wearable sculpture versus just jewelry. And I try to cover jewelry as body adornment. So I kind of got the whole flow going, I believe, right? Did I? I think I did. Okay. So we're ready to go into the light box. Yep, let's do it. We're going to go into the light box. And thank you all so much for staying with me. Let me put my stuff inside. Let me get my necklace inside. Let me take the quilt down because with the rain coming in, this quilt does not need to be outside. That's for sure. And we're going to do it. So chat amongst yourselves really quick. Give me about 2 minutes to get into the light box. Your healing ring is such a lovely manful sculpture. Thank you for showing us. You're welcome. And I'm so glad that I kind of got it folded down and relaxed. And I'll get it really, really folded down, and I'll bring it into the light box down the. You're welcome. I liked manful too. It's a manful sculpture. So hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a moment, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. So appreciate you. I hope everyone's doing okay out there. I really do. Thank you so much for staying put. I'm gonna just transition into the light box, and then once we get in there, I probably will do. I'll probably do like maybe like another hour, but probably not. I don't know exactly. I do need to reheat a coffee if you don't mind. Um, Sorry if you can't hear me, but I'm inside and you're outside. So let's see here. We'll get that heated up. And I'm going to bring you all in now. Oh, but not just yet. Hope you're loving the quilt. I hope you think it's beautiful. Oh, let's grab the little tablet that's not working. And I could show you the other quilt that I was going to put up, but I didn't. Uh, let's get into this over here. And oh, thank you all so much for staying with me. So a whole bunch of people left because they said, "Well, our host is gone." So check out the radiating quilting on this. The workmanship and the craft of such a piece is truly outstanding. Few little light yellow stains, but not bad. But look at that overdyed green, and then how small these applique berries are. They're very, very, very small applique berries. Beautifully, beautifully quilted. And again, all this tiny little quilting that goes in here. And the border is magnificent. The border on this quilt, one of the best borders, but one of my finest quilts and one of my favorites. And now I said to myself, look at the border all the way around. I said to myself, you know what? I was going to sell it, and now I said, nope, I'm not selling it. Simply not for sale. I didn't care about any price. I didn't care about any sort of income. And I said to myself, I'm not selling it. All right. A few more choice pieces of jewelry that I constructed to give you something to look at while I grab while I grab my device that's still outside. And let me take the quilt down. I'll be right back. All right, and we're going to be off and running here in just a minute with the arts and crafts part of the chit chat. What I'm excited about is being able to show you the history of arts and crafts jewelry from America, and that's where we're going to head here in just a few moments. super excited actually because there are, as silversmiths go and as artists go, we have, what spanned before us, the artists that spanned before us that are kind of our forefathers and foremothers of jewelry creators and jewelry designers. Some of the pieces I'm going to show you in a few minutes are truly masterworks of the arts and crafts movement 1900-1910. One of my favorite movements. The pieces I'm going to show you are from my personal collection. Many of them I have not shown you yet. So this is kind of a major special event. So if you're still here with me, I would suggest that you watch. If you can't watch now, watch on replay. I do appreciate all the view hours. My analytics are way, way up, meaning YouTube has sent me reminders and said, you're putting out a lot of content and you're putting out quality content and your viewers are responding in record numbers. So I want to say thank you to all of you that watch. I'd like to say thank you to anyone new here that has joined the journey. I'm not everybody's flavor, and I most certainly don't need to be. I'm just being myself. I did watch another video today on how to become like a better or more agile YouTuber. And I'm not going to do any of the things that they said because I don't like it. They said certain things about you have to do this to get more views. You have to do that to get more views. You have to do this to get more views. I'm not doing any of it. I'm not doing any of it. I don't like it. I don't want to, and I'm not going to. I'm going to stay true to myself. I'm going to be that person who just stays true to themselves. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's fine. I don't care. So thank you so much, Michelle Guida, for saying that. That is the sweetest thing I've heard all day. If you watch replay, please don't pause. Thank you, guys. Stay true to yourself. You're my favorite flavor. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab my charger because we're going to have a catastrophe on our hands. We're going to have a major meltdown because the phone is not going to handle this. The phone is going to say, I am done right now. Like I should be. And I'm going into the studio tonight, guys. So I do have to tell you the truth. I cataloged another one of my auctions all day today. So if I seem a little stressed and a little anxious, it's because I was a really bad boss to myself today. So that's true. Let's see what y'all had to say. You said you're my favorite flavor. Mine too, Michelle. And so it is. You are already the host with the most. You do you. I don't know what Carmel Sutra means. I don't know what that means. I love it. You are definitely your own man. You just need to keep doing what you are doing. It's working. Don't make any changes. Your loyal followers and the people who love you always will be here to watch. We think something about something. We think your way is the most interesting, your unique flavor. Oh my God, your polka dot bakelite ring. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how to say your name. There's a whole bunch of letters and a whole bunch of things. You said you're new here, gonna go to school for jewelry soon. So happy you found my channel. Please do that. Please watch my content. I'm a content creator on Instagram and I have 100 plus K followers. Extremely exhausting to make content and keep people engaged. I totally understand how you feel about YouTube. Oh, Lauren something. I'm sorry, I didn't see your thing. Lauren something. Jason, I'm a content creator on Instagram and have 100 plus K followers, and it's extremely exhausting to make content and keep people engaged. I truly understand how you feel about YouTube. Thank you so much. Miss Clayton, you are exactly correct. This was 2 years ago. I told my, what's its face? I don't mention their name, but they're a corporation and an auction company. I told them to go F themselves, and it is my Freedom Week of 2 years now. So, Miss Clayton, thank you. It's going really, really well. You are loved. Welcome. It looks like Wicked something, 3D, whatever. Thank you so much. Can you all welcome S. Lauren in? S. Lauren or Laurel? Laurel Boy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. It is very, very difficult. And people are like, well, then why are you doing it if you don't like it? Yeah. What are you sorry for, hon? Don't be sorry. I just was really tired this week. I was really tired. I like watching. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right, so when people say, "Have you really designed forever?" You should see all the designs that I have out on my desk, and then if you want to, I can show you. These are all my own. I mean, let me show you on the wall here. Okay, so y'all know this ring. Let me take this down. Hold on. All right. This is taped up on the wall. This has been taped up on the wall forever. I don't remember the year. '04. Don't ask me. '09, '08. That looks like '08. That would make sense. Oh, it is '08. So you know my diamond ring? You know this one? You know my diamond ring? So as a jewelry designer, why I want to cover this is a lot of people throw around that they're a jewelry designer. Then you look at their stuff and you're like, what in the hell is that? There's this. So there's this. This is my diamond ring from Corey. When Corey, who was, I don't like the term homeless, but he stayed with me for a while. And then the diamonds travel down the cigarette butts. The diamonds go up and down the cigarette butts. This is my favorite, it was second favorite ring I've ever made. And this was me laying this out and then me doing like, what is this going to look like? Oh, I want like thorns, you know? Uh-oh, someone got held. Oh boy, someone got held. Okay. And so this is the thorns. And then I made the design for this in '08 when Corey stayed with me. And the only thing he left behind was an imprint on my heart because I learned from him, a lot from him. And I learned more from Corey than a lot of my friends and so-called friends. And I learned a great deal from him. And he left behind cigarette butts. And I guess a normal or usual or average person would have thrown them away. These were not going to be thrown away. So I made a compartment, a reliquary, just like you would for a bone of a saint or whatever. I saved these and oh, good night, sweetheart. I love you, Maria. So sorry I have to go to him here. It's been a long day. I love you. Love you. Even though he wasn't supposed to smoke in the house, Justice for Julian knows this ring. But and so he left an imprint on my heart, and so I did this ring. And so there's the design. So as a designer, I say you have to be a designer before you can be a silversmith. And in school, we were taught concept. So this had a great concept to it. And was obviously beautifully crafted. It's still very lovely to wear. It's still wearable. It's still a ring. When people say, do you set diamonds? I said, I do in cigarette butts. But look, I didn't even put little bezels around them because I was going to bezel set them. So you remember the floating watches in the '80s that we all had that the battery died in 1 week after we got them because you got them wet, the battery died. But these diamonds travel up and down inside the cigarette butts, but they're not even in little bezels. They just travel freely. And I thought, what more appropriate than to do something from a person who was transient, a person who came into my life that, like I said, I had so-called friends, well, we won't even talk about the so-called YouTube friends because that didn't work out. But with him, I learned so much. I learned these phenomenal and wonderful things from him. And then there's this one. I don't know if I've shown you this one before. But see, I don't want to take all these down. Hold on. Here's another one I got to rip off the wall. And please excuse the dust, because this one's been up for 20 years. But I did this dual face pendant, and here was the design for it. So I did this kind of like dual pendant, male, female. I didn't know how to, do it other than that. And then then I cut it out of sterling silver and I domed it. This is very simple, but I just wanted to do this, and I wanted to turn this into I wanted to turn this one into mass produced. I wanted to mass produce this piece, and I decided not to at the last minute. Very oxidized sterling silver, been on the wall for 20 years. And then this was like a found object that turned this into a serpent, double-headed serpent. There's a long story there. People talk out of both sides of their mouth very often. So there's that one. And then there is, when you talk about design, I can talk about design, but I also want to talk about good craft. And on that specific one, the craft was an issue because I wasn't in love with it. I didn't really finish it per se. So thank you all for understanding how designs turn into real pieces. Designs like this that I laid out. This one was a long time ago for this. I was going to do this incredibly complex. I got to go back to this one. I was going to do this incredibly complex, flat soldered tubular construction, and then I was going to solder the tubes so that, like, if you turn this ring, it would look like, well, I guess I could draw it, but it would, I don't know how to explain it. I guess from the side, if you were to look on this side over here, it would just like, it would look like open tubing that's kind of stacked on each other. So it looked like open tubing. So this is the side view, and then if top view, and then if you turn this to the side, then you would see the ring shank would be down here. So this would be where this ring shank is. So it would just look like this. And then all these tubing would be stacked on top of each other at slightly different lengths here and there. And they would kind of be built up, like, let's just say for that example, and then maybe a smaller one here. But it would have this like stacked effect. So here's where your finger would go through. Here's where your finger would go through. Right here's your finger. And then all these would be stacked up like tubing that would go up the opposite of where I left off on the tubular ring, which I don't know where I put it, but the tubular ring was the inspiration for this one, where I was going to head with that one. So anyways, so there's that. I need to throw that pencil away. Hold on. Watch this. This needs to be thrown in the trash. All right. That needs to go in the garbage. So I can't believe that. I threw that pencil away. Now, let's see here. Let's go back to a normal pencil. I need to sharpen this one. Good night, Tori. Love you, sweetheart. Be good. Love you, love you. Go rest. And so, where else do you want to have me take you tonight? Yeah, let's do it. Let's go into the big late rings. We'll talk about another time. The Jabo ring I've already shown you 8 million times. This is the Zito fur ring. Feel like I need to wear this one tonight, so let's switch this out. Let's get my Zito on. Let's do it. Let's get Zito on. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we got Zito on, and my brooch I made many years ago in the modernist form. People think this is from the 1950s. If I didn't say anything, people would say, well, that's a 1950s original. And I would say, sure, sure. Yeah, thank you for loving her. She's amazing. She's my best friend. Tori is singularly my best friend. My mom is like my first best friend. Jeremy's my second best friend, but Tori's been my lifelong best friend. She's been with me the longest. She's seen the good and bad of me, and she still loves me, so something's clearly wrong with her. May I show you a few more contemporary pieces before we get into the antique and vintage? Could we do some more contemporary pieces? It is. Yeah, I stole it from a pawn shop, and I wanted like an eternity band, and there's these rings mean something, but I'm not getting into the rings. This was a Mark Vance. This back in the day was $795. Let's see here. Pendant sterling silver, mixed metal, opal, 1973. So this one was done by my friend Mark Vance. And I've sold many of Mark Vance pieces. And I have one left in my holdings. And I don't know why it hasn't sold. I don't know why it hasn't sold. I think it was at a sale for like $895. I still have it. In my holdings, and I don't know why it hasn't sold. I haven't had it out since a bully run sale, hence it not selling. But I don't know why I don't know why a Mark Vance hasn't sold. He is a magician when it comes to silversmithing. He's in the who's who of American glass, art glass. And Mark Vance is just an incredible artist, and I call him a friend. He's local. Opal here, opal drop, and beautiful mixed metals. Almost looks like a scarab in a lot of ways, and it is fully signed, Mark Edward Vance. So you want to talk about a designer and a jeweler? We've got a wonderful designer and a wonderful jewelry piece there. Hi, Kristen Ruff. How's it going, sweetheart? I absolutely positively love you. Still owe you a phone call from like 8 million years ago. Haven't forgotten making a pendant either, but honey, you should see what's out on the bench. When you got a paying client, you got to answer to it, So everybody knows that, money talks. I don't know. I don't like the other part of that saying, though. Money talks, and then you know the rest of it. I don't like it. All right. So let me put some more things together over here. And thank you so much for watching from the beginning, guys. If you missed the beginning of it, please go back and watch the beginning. Let's get in and take a look at this. Let's do it. Let's get in and take a look at some of the arts and crafts pieces. And now that I'm looking at the clock, I'm going to stay on for just a little while longer. Let me zoom in. And let me show you some of these. Now we're into the arts and crafts, the forefathers of where I took over. The forefathers of the wearable art, if you will, wearable art jewelry movement of the 1900s. So we went all the way back from where I've been a designer and a craftsperson. Now we're going back into history. So we have Charles Horner, which is English. We have an American-made arts and crafts brooch. And I believe this is either Heinz Art Metal. We'll take a look at the back of that. But that's a somebody and a firm, I should say. But I think it's Heinz Art Metal, I think. I am reheating a coffee. So let me do that because I did have it in the refrigerator. And let's take a look at, I don't remember if this is Heinz Art Metal. Oh, I should have looked at these before I came on. Let's see here. Is it American Metal Studio? I got to go get my Christy Romero book, but this is arts and crafts. And I'm going to let you know now, very difficult to find. And then someone would say, well, this is clearly Art Deco. No, it's headed to Art Deco. No, it's taking a stand against Art Deco. It's mimicking Deco in its distilled down simplicity. This is considered arts and crafts. It's not considered Art Deco. I can see where people go, oh, it's very heavy-handed and it's very graphic. It's also completely hand-wrought. It's also completely handmade. Art Deco wasn't. Art Deco was mass-produced. It was cranked out in large quantities. So this is like taking a stand against this. And this is saying, I'm going to fabricate this out of sterling silver sheet. I'm going to bezel set an onyx stone or a glass stone, probably glass in this instance. And it took a stand against machinery. I love the oxidation, but this is one of the pieces that like lets me be a silversmith today. Beautiful, beautiful arts and crafts original on this one. Clearly American. Beautiful construction, completely sawn out by hand. And there you go. Let me make sure we've got that hallmark there. Let me take a quick peek. Yes, EA Day. I think I looked this one up a long time ago. But check that out. For the maple spinners, the maple leaf, very, very naturalistic. But do you see how they focused on design? They focused on craft. They focused on simplicity. They focused on wealth of just the silver itself and making something so beautiful. And then this is Charles Horner from England. Charles Horner from England, slightly earlier, 1890. This is glass. It is not citrine. It is glass. That is, see how those facets are very soft? Do you see how that's very, very soft in terms of the facets are not crisp and clean? That is glass. That is not citrine. So please don't call it citrine because it's not. So I hope you like those three. Of those three, what's your favorite? Put top, middle, and bottom and go. Vote for your favorite. Top, middle, and bottom. Vote. Go. You're off and running. Come on, I need to see you guys. Get your phones back in your hands. Come on, let's do it. Middle, top. Top, 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 middle, top. Middle and top. I see why. I see why, but you see which one was my favorite? All three of them. Hi, Miss Shelley McHugh. Hi, thank you so much. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sienna Rose. S. Lauren, you should put me out in front of your 100,000 followers on Instagram. I need 100,000 followers. I really actually don't. I said to Jeremy, he said, what's the goal? And I said, the goal of what? And he goes, the goal of YouTube. And I go, I'm supposed to have a goal? And he goes, yeah. He goes, you should have a goal. And I said, like what? And he goes, well, like sub count. I said, oh, I don't know. I said, if I get to 100,000, I'll feel bad for 100,000 people. And so, we laughed about it, but he did say, he goes, honestly, and I said, to be honest with you, in my lifetime, I didn't expect to be on YouTube. And I said, I I guess if I hit 50,000, I'd be really, really happy. And he said, I just make fitness content. I totally would. That's okay. But thank you. So everybody go follow Lauren, Lauren LaBoy, Lauren LaBoy on Instagram. Give her some more followers. Give her some jewelry followers. Oh my God, no, you so deserve it. Thank you so much. I go laugh more. Someone said, what did they say to me? Oh, there was a great comment last week on my channel, and it said something about, what is my goal? I forget how they said it. Oh, I don't even remember. It was so epic, and it stuck with me for like 2 days. This is arts and crafts and beautifully designed. Glass enamel, sterling silver. I know I've shown this on my channel before. This could be English as well. I don't get the feeling that this is American. It's definitely got that English vibe based on foiled enamel, glass, the bezel, the rope twist. I still go, no, I think that's much more English. Could be Scotland as well. Imagining the chat with that many. Justice for Julian. So someone had said to me, they said, you're at 35 or 36,000, whatever it is now. I think it's 36. And you still get 100, 150, maybe 200 in your chat. And I'm like, those are great analytics, because I went to a chat that had 2.1 million followers on YouTube, and they had 18 people in their chat. They had 18 people in their chat. They have 2.1 million followers. 2.1 million followers on YouTube. And there were like 18 people in the chat. I'm like, what? Someone be buying some views, someone be buying some subs, but other channels, they do crazy things. I don't know why. I don't know why. These are all arts and crafts brooches. So y'all should help me decide which ones I'm keeping and selling. I think this one's Mary Gage. My other Mary Gage brooch. I think this is Mary Gage. Should I sell some of these? Can you guys put in the chat sell or keep or what? Because this part of the collection, I haven't seen this for a long time. Now, if you asked me to sell my other Mary Gage pin, I would tell you you're nuts. Okay? Like if you told me, hey, sell your other Mary Gage pin, I'd say, you're out of your mind. You're out of your absolutely effing mind. But there's the other Mary Gage, but this is the branch style Mary Gage. And Mary Gage, very, very well known. Greenwich Village, arts and crafts, all look the same in terms of this raindrop style in the leaves. This is rock crystal. This is a forever keep. And there is the Mary Gage signature. For those that don't believe, that is a Mary Gage original, Gage. She was a female metalsmith in Greenwich Village. And do you see like how I was inspired by my work, how I was inspired by looking at how she constructed this out of wire. So yeah, I'm going to sell some of these. So I'm going to start to set some stuff out. This is Mary Gage. I do believe it's signed. I always thought this one was signed. Let me look and see if we've got a signature. Did anyone see a signature? I think it's signed. Oh, is that it right there? Is that Mary Gage? Let me look. Let me look with my loop. I think it's signed. Yeah, it's signed right there. Mary Gage Sterling. And like, wouldn't it be cool if I wore the two of them together? So, and then Jeremy goes, well, I thought you said you were going to sell this one. And then I show up at his house and I'm wearing it. But don't those look great together? That add a little bit of an angle. People say, do a video on how you style your jewelry. I go, I don't style it. I just pile it on like a friggin' Christmas tree, People go, you need to do a video on your style. How do you style your things? I go, I don't style them. I wear them all at once. I think that's a sell. I think this Hi, Sunshine and Coffee. I like your user ID. I think that's a sell. We'll leave that out. This one's been with me the longest, and this one would be a tough sell, but I think I have to. I think I have to. I think this has to be a sell. I think I should do a whole sale of arts and crafts. Could you imagine? I would set the internet ablaze. They'd be like, well, how did he find that much? Well, I've been at it 30 years, dum dum. That's how. This is Tiger Eye Sterling Silver, arts and crafts that hedging into Art Deco. But do you see why it's not Art Deco? Because see how it's got the soft, it's got this bend here, this, elliptical. That's arts and crafts. Arts and crafts Tiger Eye. I love the size of this. I bought this when I was in college. I bought it at a antique show. And very, very unusual tiger eye, almost that golden tiger eye. Really like this very much. I used to wear this I had like a tapestry kind of cap hat that I would wear. I wore this one a lot. I'm surprised that Tori wouldn't remember that one. All right, maybe that'll go for sale. I'm going to set some out. I can't believe we're sorting for a sale. This one, I'd have a tough time selling this one. And the reason why is because, let me show you. I wear this other George Jensen, and people go, are you saying Jetson? I said Jensen, George Jensen, from Denmark. I wear this brooch a lot. This is Jensen. I bought this years ago for like 300. I think it sells for a ton of money now. But look at this arts and crafts version, and then this one I think this is like the late 50s, early 60s. I think this is from the 60s. I take it back. I think this one's from the 60s. Someone can reinforce me on that. They can run the number. These all are dated on the Jensen website. Anyways, sterling silver soldered together. Maybe Astrid Fogg. I believe this could be Astrid Fogg. The designer might be Astrid Fogg. I could be wrong on that as well. Anyways, but look at this one for arts and crafts. Very, very early. Turn of the century, 1900, and look at how these two work so well together. When I would wear them, I would probably wear that one a little staggered, or I'd wear this one a little staggered here. So I'd have this one down farther on like my pec, and then this one would be up towards my shoulder. But there's a communication there between these two forms, and the depth of the metal that's like, I don't want to sell this. Doesn't this look, oh, does that fit in there? What in the hell just happened? Oh my good God. What in the world just happened? Holy shiznits. What in the world just happened? Oh dear baby Jesus. Oh, that's not for sale. Holy hell. What the heck just happened? Oh my good God. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I just figured something out why I kept this one for as long as I did. Whoa. Oh my God. What just happened? Unbelievable. Glad I reached for that, Jensen. Holy cow. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. That was worth the 2.5 hours being ruining my peace and inner sanctum. It was worth it. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Right, Kristen? Right, Justice for Julian? Yeah, Michelle, I can't sell. Then look at this one. So see why I can't sell this one? Because I love it. I'm not a good salesman. Look, I have to sell this. And I don't want to sell this. Right, Sienna Rose? I don't want to sell this. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't want to sell this. But I don't want to. And I don't think I've ever worn this. Is this even signed? I'm such the bad salesman. Are y'all enjoying the chit chat tonight? This one is signed Sterling with a huge M. Sterling with huge M. I don't know. I can't sell this one. Yeah, doesn't it? Now let's go look at that. Are you talking about this ring? Where did it go? Where did my ring go? Hold on. Well, I don't know where I put. Are you talking about the Bakelite one? The world famous? The world famous Bakelite ring? Does it remind you of this? Oh, here we go. So do you see what I'm saying? I made this, and this has been in my collection I haven't seen this. Do y'all understand how long I haven't seen these for? Have you ever seen these on my channel? Everyone's going to say no. Have y'all ever seen these on my channel? Have you ever seen any of these on my channel? Look how old the bags are. $25 back in the day. What in the world just happened? I can't sell it now. No, I can't sell it. Yeah, I can't sell it. D. Maynard said no. Kristen said no. I've never shown these before, so let this be a lesson to people that don't watch me live. You never know what I'm going to show, and then you're going to be sad. All right, that's the first keep. That goes back in this bag. That's the first keep. Can I sell this one? Yeah, I can sell this one. I can live without this one. Someone's going to love this, though. Naturalistic, elliptical, sterling silver, artisan done. What? Look at that for arts and crafts. All original oxidation and completely hand hammered. And people say, why is it arts and crafts? Because this is all hand planished sterling silver. All hand planished in sterling silver. Hi, Kaylin. I do have a pattern going tonight, Joshy. I don't have a ring that matches that, though. Well, I'm sure I do somewhere. All right, that's a sell. That's going down. That's going to somebody else. This one, no, I have to keep this one. I have to keep this one. I just have to. There's no choice about it. I can't even ask you if I should sell this one. This is a keep. That's a keep. I can't. I have to, it has to stay with me. Ditto Denise, I've told him that before. He isn't scaring to sell anything. Oh, thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. No, yeah, keep. That's a definite keep. Okay, thank you. All right, down and done. No, I don't have to sell. Oh, I remember this one from a long time ago. This one, thank you, guys. Look at this. Random acts of hug. Ring. I don't know. Ring. Look. Purist arts and crafts at its best. Coral, sterling silver, and yeah, look. Um, is that an anyone? Did someone sign it? It's definitely a someone. Oh, sterling. It's definitely a somebody. Maybe they learned it in craft, you know? Oh, it pains me. It pains me. I think I have to sell that one. It pains me. That one's gonna go on the fence. We're gonna put that one on the fence. All right. And we already have 3 for sale. The Mary Gage, I'm definitely selling. Tiger Eye, I feel bad selling, but I'm gonna. And let's do this one. What is? Oh, I could sell this one though. See, I like it, but I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it. Look at that for mixed metals. So sterling, bezel set, bronze, and then all soldered on sterling silver. Sterling silver. I think that's bronze. I don't think that that is horn. Let me look. Oh, that's wood. Hold on. Hold on. I might keep this. That's wood. That is wood. All inlaid silver and wood. Look how elliptical and fantastic that is. Yeah, that's... but imagine this piled with the other ones. Imagine that piled with 2 others. I never wore this one, though. It never got to be... I never wore that one. All right, we're going to put that on the sell pile. That's going on the sell pile. This one... I don't remember this one. I don't have a love for this one. But I think why I kept this one is to solder a jump ring on it and put a stone on the bottom. Thank you all for watching tonight. I can't believe 82 people. But I thought I'd put a jump ring down here and dangle a stone off of it. But look at those 2 little leaves. See why I kept it? Would you guys have kept that or sold it? Would you be honest? Would you have kept this or sold it? Keep or sell? Let me know. I don't know because I kept it. I kept it. They're hand formed. They're not cast. Sell, sell. Okay, all right, sell. Sold. All right, down and done. That goes over here. That's on the sell pile. Thank you all so much for helping me. This one, I probably could sell this one. You would have sold it? Okay, good. Keep it and add the dangle. Right. Look at this one for Mississippi River Pearl. And you know how I love my Mississippi River Pearls. Lots of oxidation on this bad boy. But that's a sell. It's too small for me. It's too intimate. Probably was a lace pin. Oh, you think it would look cute on a hat? I know. I used to wear these on my hat. Love natural thing. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, I love that. I know. See, all right, that's a sell. All right. I think I paid $2 for it back in the day. So I think that's a sell. It won't sell for $2 now. I can promise you that much. See, but that one and this one, doesn't it make sense to do like a little cluster, like on your outfit? This, and whatever. Okay, now I'm up to 5 sells. Oh, look at me go. We could do this whole box tonight. I have a whole box of arts and crafts jewelry. Do you want to go to rings next? Do you want to go to rings? Oh, it is. It's silver. It's just got oxidation on it. This one I kept because I think it's Glasgow, and I think this is only my only example of Glasgow arts and crafts. No, this is Macintosh. I'm sorry. This is Macintosh, and I think this is my only one. Um, Hell, I don't know. I'm on the fence. That's an on the fence. I don't have an example of that. I don't have an example of that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Um, let's do this one. Oh, this one. See, this goes into keep it, sell it. This goes into much more deco arts and crafts. It starts to transition into Heinz Art Metal. But this is a keep for me. So this is a transitional into deco from arts and crafts into deco. Still arts and crafts. Like when you show this to someone, they go, "That's arts and crafts," and I go, "You're exactly right." Like Frank Lloyd Wright, a very distilled down Frank Lloyd Wright, sterling silver on bronze. That's a keep for me. This is like a stash forever. I don't want to sell this one. That's just amazing. Silver could turn green. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't. Don't get carried away. That's the solder seams, Elizabeth. I've covered that before, so don't be and think, oh, silver turns green. No, that's not what I said. See, I don't like when I do that. It's where the solder was, and the solder has turned green, is oxidized because it has lesser metals in it. Silver doesn't turn green. No, it doesn't. But the solder joints where that's soldered together. See where the little berries are soldered. That's solder. That's for the solder. So don't say silver turns green because it doesn't. That's not what I said. Okay. This one, Lapis Arts and Crafts and Phenomenal. Lapis Arts and Crafts and Phenomenal and absolutely gorgeous. And then someone's going to say, well, he told me silver turns green. And then they're going to go buy something plated and be mad at me because they bought something plated. I didn't say silver turns green. No, 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 no. Thank you for understanding, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. This one, this could be a sell. I really didn't want to. This one's early 1900. I believe this is 800 silver, concho style with lapis, and very, very beautifully constructed. Handsome. I think that's why I kept that one is because it had that simplicity. So that's a sell. Even though I don't want to, that's a sell. And I think, did I pay $6 for that? Dear God, that's going to be like $60. It's definitely going to be $60. So I'm going to put a 0 at the back of that for sure. This one, I don't remember this one. God, I don't have very many I'm keeping. Look at me go. I'm growing. I'm maturing as a collector. I've been after everyone. Don't buy the average. Blah, blah, blah. These are not average. I've collected them for 30 years. I don't remember the maker on this one. I don't remember. Someone's going to say they know it out there, and I'm going to say, no, you don't. You don't. Opal, Arts and Crafts, fantastic. I love it. That one, I'm on the fence. That one, I'm on the fence. That one's probably staying with me in the stay pile. I have 3 in the stay pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the sell pile. Y'all are making me sell my babies. All right, this one I can sell too because I don't love it anymore. I haven't seen these for 20 years, if not longer. I don't know where this box came from, by the way. But wait till you see the rings. Wait till you see the arts and crafts rings. This is a sell. This one is a sell, sell, sell all day long. Hello, Rebecca Peters. Wow, you guys helped me so much just now. All right, I got the sell pile out. This is a keep. I know no one wants it, which is good. So, and I'm not explaining why I'm keeping this one, but I'm keeping this one. And so no one wants this, I'm sure, right? Nobody? Nobody wants that, right? Please say no. Please say. Please say no. Oh, justice for Julian. I wish I could sell it in pairs, but the price point of arts and crafts is not friendly to pairs. I'm only keeping 4, but hold on. There's some questionable ones. Keep it? Yeah, I'm keeping that. All right, so we're going to put that there. And then, see, these where I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about the coral one. I'm on the fence about this one. And I'm on the fence about the lapis one. But I have to keep this one. All right, so this is a keep. I'm only down to, wow, I'm only down to 5 keeps. But these are maybes. Maybe sell the lapis, maybe sell the Glasgow or Macintosh, and maybe sell the coral. So you want me to keep these 3? All right, I'll keep those 3. But hold on. Let's do the rings next. Let's get into some arts and crafts rings. So I could really blow your mind. All right, so you helped me out. Guess what? I'm keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like I'm keeping 8. So I'm keeping 8 and I'm selling 1, 2, 3. You know how, never mind, 3, I'm not going to say it. 3, I'm turning over a new leaf. 4, 5, the Arts and Crafts Tiger. Whoever gets that one's lucky as hell. A Mary Gage original, give me a break. Where are you going to get a Mary Gage original? Well, eBay, but you're going to pay a fortune. The Mississippi Pearl, and the 2 leaves. Look, I'm turning over a new leaf. Are you ready? There's 2 leaves. I'm turning over a new leaf. That was a terrible joke. All right, so those are going to sell. Let me get another bag. Hold on. Those, I mean, maybe I'll bring those on in, can I have at least like, because of how many sales I have out on my desk, I have at least like a month or so to bring these on, because all the other sales are completely full. Keep the Mary Gage. No, I can let it go because I have this other Mary Gage. And I kept this one, remember? Remember this one I kept. Oh, and I'm keeping that one. All right, hold on. This is going to go in here. It's going to go back to where it was. That's going to go in there. Now, are you ready for, okay, arts and crafts, arts and crafts. Do you want to see one of my favorite things? Do you want to see one of my favorite things? Do you want to know a secret about this? Wait till you see the rings. If anyone left, it's their own fault that they left because they're going to be really upset because I'm going for the big guns now. Oh, God. If anyone offered me $2,000 for that, sorry, it's not for sale. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me pull out the rings. Do you want to get upset with me? Does anyone want to get really mad at me? Does anyone want to get really mad? So, these are arts and crafts rings. Do you want to get mad at me? Okay. You can get mad at me all you want. It's fine. I'd be mad at me, too. If I was watching, butterfly wing, a big one. Butterfly wing. I paid $20 for this back in the day with the chain on it. And this is just butterfly wing. And I loved this because look at the size of it. Isn't that lovely? And see the chain? I used to wear this a lot. Can you tell that I used to wear it? Because look, where it wasn't around my neck, it wasn't oxidized. I turn everything black. I turn everything black because I have a black soul. I have a black heart. So I oxidize everything very quickly. This is sterling silver. Your collections are beyond anything in this world. Oh, thank you so much, Kristen. Thank you so much. And thank you all for being here and realizing there's nothing else to watch on Thursday nights. Michelle, thank you. All right, so this one. All right, so there's that one. But hold on, I have another one. Hold on, I have 4 more, but can I just show you one more? Do I have to show you all 4? Gangsta Kiwi, I feel like you're destined to put the George Jensen bridges together tonight, like opening a magic portal in your life. Gangsta Kiwi, I'm stunned. I'm like stunned by it. I don't know what to say. I never thought in a million years to wear the 2 together, and then never mind. But it's thank you, Gangsta Kiwi. Now I need to fish that out of there. Hold on, guys. Now I can't keep that with that. I have to keep it with the other pin. I don't know how to explain what just happened with that. I don't know what to say. I never in a million years. Do you guys want to know why? Because let me show you why. Let me get you 2 of my favorite pins. Hold on. So can I explain something to you guys? Like when I wear things together. So I have 3 pins that are favorites, but you don't see me wear them very often. Okay. This is one of my favorites. This is from the 80s. I'm not going to talk about the maker and stuff tonight. Sterling silver from the 80s. I love this coach. I love the grid. I love the fold over. I love the whole thing. But stay tuned. So I wear that one, but I pair that one with this one because you know how I say I wear things together. So I wear the 2 of these together. There's a story there. I don't know what the story is. Don't ask me. I don't know. There's a story here of this melty, phenomenal, and fabulous. And there's something here. There's a communication there between these 2. Now, understand that also I will wear these 2 together, the Jensen and this one. This is unsigned, but fabulous. There's these are sterling, so I'll wear these 2 together, and then I'll wear these 2 together. Okay, so there's my little ensemble, and I usually wear them a little bit off. Jeremy would testify to the fact that I used to wear these together all the time. You can see by the oxidation that these have been worn together for many years, right? So you can tell that like by the wear pattern, I've worn these a lot together. That's what I do. I pair them together. I like them. Don't know what else to say. Never in a million years would I've thought to pair this with one until I saw the modernist design of this, but being from, again, a time traveler, 1900 on this one, not sure on the maker, never figured it out, but I kept this one because as a silversmith, I knew what it would take to solder these rings together, then make them into a dome, then cut out a circle inside of a square, hammer that whole piece, solder the box on, solder the panels on, solder the pin stem on. This is completely hand constructed. It's a labor of love. So I never thought in a million years to put these two together. And why does that fit in there? Why does that fit in there? Look, why does that fit in there? Why does that fit in there? Talk about a magical portal. I don't even know what to say. The brooch with the folded edge. Right, I know. And I will never sell this. As long as I live, I would never sell this. There's something about this that says 1980 at its best. It transitioned in 1990. It reminds me of eighth grade. I don't know. I don't know why. And it's artist signed, Sterling and artist signed. And I don't know why this is, but look at this. This is what a magical moment. Gangsta Kiwi, thank you for taking me back to this. I am just astounded that something from our turn of the century looks so modern, something from the 60s. I don't know what else to say about that. That's just, I don't know. Rather than look confused outside of a mansion with a big floppy hat on, that moment will stay with me. This is going to stay with me for a long time. I don't know what I did to deserve that to happen tonight, but whatever it was is a magical moment. That's something that you can't plan. And it's happened a few other times in my videos, but no one's ever caught it. Not that obvious. It's not been that obvious, but this is butterfly wing as well. Not as substantial as the other one, but I have three more. I'm sorry, I thought I had two more. I have three more, but I'm only showing you two. And I love the bail. How they, again, a designer, once again, not just a silversmith, a designer created this little bail and made that to be so beautiful. You know what, Kristen Roth, that's why I said the right people are here. The ones that aren't here anymore, I'm glad they're gone. Because you all deserved to feel that with me, and I mean that. What are chances that you have them both? I do see. I'm astounded by that in many ways. Okay, so this was given to me. There's a long story. I don't want to say the word hoarder, but there was a hoarder house that I was involved in. Let me get these out of the way. We'll be right back with that. There was a hoarder house that I was involved in, and I don't want to say hoarder because I don't like the. It's very demeaning and very. It's not nice. And this lady had a lot of items, and they were not well cared for. And this was on her floor. And as I was cleaning out the house, everyone had stepped on this all day long. Like we had walked over this brooch all day long. I never saw it. The workers never saw it. No one ever saw it. We walked all over this. We just walked all over this piece. We drug things over it. We almost threw it away. I can't tell you how much jewelry was in the house. That's where we found the squirrels, by the way. I don't know if you remember back in the day, the video with the squirrels in the Bakelite box. Kaylin Diamond, I love you. I absolutely positively love you. So I want to stop and say, Kaylin Diamond, I absolutely love you. I absolutely love you. Thank you for being here. Can you all say hi to Kaylin, please? Please give her some love. She is just epic. She's been with me a long time. All right. So interestingly enough, these are green chalcedony or green onyx. We're not going to fight over stones tonight. They could be green onyx. They could be chalcedony. I'm not exactly sure, but what I will say is one of the most magnificent brooches. I will get into the maker on this as well. It is fully hallmarked there. I will get into the maker on this. And I do have a Marius hammer that is very similar to this. And I do have, oh boy, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Bernard Hertz is one. Marius Hammer, Jensen, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm just drawing a blank. But this was walked over, and it's interesting because I wouldn't sell this for less than I wouldn't imagine my life without this for less than $2,000. Back in the day, I think these are going for around 3,000, thereabouts anyway. I think they're down to like 1,500, but I can't do it. And I asked the owner, I said, what do I have to pay for this? And he said, we walked over it all day long. Keep it at home with your stuff. He gave it to me. So he gave it to me, and I did have to repair the piece was broken off here, so I had to use the lead solder that was already there. But the original C clasp, this would not have had a rollover. The little C that would have been here was broken off because we had walked over it all day long, and I'm just lucky that this wasn't smashed into smithereens. Amazing oxidation and so sensual, very arts and crafts. Transition from Art Nouveau into arts and crafts for sure. And look at the tension of these tendrils that hold those stones that come down from this exceptional brooch. I really love this. I absolutely love it. I didn't have it for 6 months because I did put it in an exhibition. I allowed it to be shown in an exhibition, is what I should have said. This set, I think I showed you all this one in the arts and crafts video I did way back when, so I'm not going to delay, but do you understand as a designer, so let me go back to what we're drumming the drum tonight is, on design, then we're talking about craft, we're talking about technique. Sterling silver necklace that apparently does not want to lay down right. Let's see here. Sterling silver necklace, right there. Sterling silver necklace. All right, there we go. Sterling silver bracelet and a sterling silver brooch. And I think that, what do I say? When a hoarder respectfully gives you something of theirs, sign of trust. She didn't because she passed away. It was the heir to the inheritance. She would not give anything away ever. Like she never gave anything away. I was friends with her for a long time, and she never gave me anything. I've talked about this in my arts and crafts video, so I don't want to delay too long. I believe attributed to Foss. I still think so. FOSS. I still think so. We all think so in the jewelry community. And you'll have to do research on, I think it's Lawrence Foss. Don't ask me. My brain is on 72 different names at this point. Designer, fabulous, arts and crafts, all completely hand constructed. You never find the necklace, bracelet, and brooch. You'll be lucky enough to find the brooch. Then one sister inherits the bracelet. Another sister or stepsister or daughter-in-law gets the necklace. So you never find a three-piece arts and crafts hand-wrought ginkgo leaf set by Foss. It's like unheard of. Truly unheard of. But do you see the labor of love that went into this, of all soldered together, completely hand constructed? So these were my forefathers and my foremothers of why I'm able to create today. Why am I able to silversmith? Who gave us this life and breath? And why wouldn't I be using this? So my frustration with YouTube is not my frustration with YouTube is only the amount of time that it takes. I've been on for 2 hours and 52 minutes. I would have much rather been in the studio creating and making something like this for 2 hours and 52 minutes. So do you see where I'm torn? Do you guys understand, you ladies and gentlemen, understand where I'm torn? Do you see why I'm torn? How long does it take to make a set like that? This would take me start to finish. Let's see, I'd have to cut that. I'd have to make all the leaves first, like a production kind of thing. I'd make the tendrils. I'd make the berries. Have to cut the jump rings. That would take me, that would take me, how many hours? For the whole set, probably 16 hours. For the whole set, about 15 to 17 hours, depending on if I was dawdling. So a day and a half, depending on, how long I would sit and make. So it would be a lot. This isn't an easy thing to create. And the softness of the metal, you can't feel this, but the softness of this, a masterwork of sterling silver. But again, a necklace, bracelet, and earrings, that's insane. So, thank you, Coral Ray, for saying that. All right, a lot of other arts and crafts in this box. Give me a moment, Make sure I'm not forgetting something. Oh, and then there's these. I don't want to really show these. We'll look at rings and we'll call it. We'll look at rings and we'll call it. Moonstone Arts and Crafts. Do I have to have it anymore? I do because it's my last one. But I don't think I'm keeping it. I don't think so. Thank you so much. Hi, Cinnamon. Welcome in. Hi, Suzanne. Sorry I didn't see you guys earlier. Sorry I didn't see you guys earlier. A Moonstone Arts and Crafts and really beautiful. But this is the last one I have left. Five panels. But that's the one I have left. Sleep on it. Okay. I have earrings that match the bracelet. That's amazing. I know that. I think I have to sell. I only have so much to enjoy all these pieces. I only have. Oh, you should see this box. Can I show you one of my favorite arts and crafts pieces? Can you guys put favorite in the chat? It's in a dusty and dirty box. I don't care. Do you guys want to see one of my favorites? And do you want to see one of my favorite necklaces? So I don't want to show this one, but I'm gonna. Do you guys want to see a favorite that I'll never sell? Oh, do you guys want to see one I'll never sell? This is really naughty of me to show you something I'll never sell. Mm. hmm When I tell you to upgrade your collections and not buy just to buy, let this be a reminder why. You never have to upgrade from a piece like this. Very, very strong attribution to two different makers. I'm not going to get into it tonight because Josephine Hartwell Shaw and Civil Dunlop. Okay, so I'll give you two names to look up. I'll say it again: Josephine Hartwell Shaw and Civil Dunlop. Okay, so two people that it could be. This is the holy grail of arts and crafts. Green moonstone foiled, gold leaves, grapes and tendrils completely hand-constructed, and a moonstone drop. This is the best of the best of the best of the best when it comes to arts and crafts. It's not signed, but again, attributed to Josephine Hartwell Shaw or Civil Dunlop. It's one or the other. It's nobody else. No one was responsible for this. This is the hand of a female. Absolutely. The vibe, the gist, the feel, the whole thing. A 3+1 chain. So when people say paperclip, I say back your train up. That's not paperclip. 3+1. 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. 3+1 chain. Original to the piece, and the artistry that went into this. Could I replicate this? Absolutely. Would I ever want to replicate this and knock this off? Absolutely not. No. The sensitivity to the tendrils, those granulations of the grapes, and then that green of the moonstone. Definitely has foil behind. It's closed back set as I showed you. The oxidation, the surface is amazing. Back in the day, I bought this in college. I was with my girlfriend, Bernadette, at the time. That tells you how long ago this was. And we walked into the Summit County Antique Show. We went on the top ring of the show. I'll never forget it. It was in an arena. And we went in the top row of the arena, and this vendor was in from out of state. Michigan, Pennsylvania, don't remember, don't care, it didn't matter to me. Was in from out of state, and it was $120 back then, and the best he could do was 80. I only had 60, and I freaked out about it. I think Bernadette gave me the other 20. I think she did. And absolutely fantastic that I was able to acquire that. Anyways, been with me a long time. It's going to stay with me forever. That'll be a piece that will have to go to benefit of animals. And so will this. This is one that I've cherished for a long time. We'll talk about artists on this one eventually. The best of arts and crafts, enamel, and this again is like why I'm able to be a silversmith today. This is a brooch. It is sterling silver. I pinned it into the box. I prefer not to take it out because I got to put it back in. Yes, Bernadette for the win. I like that. Thank you. And look at this. Look at how cool. And yes, it's in a really dirty box, but look at that for enameling, arts and crafts, almost like a peacock plume. And beautifully done, the enameling. Absolutely. All right, let's do some rings. Now, we're not going to do all of these because I'm going to ruin everybody's night. Now, I have to tell you, I have more of these. So please don't be angry at me. Now, what you're going to look at is all arts and crafts, okay? If somebody else calls it something else, I'm just going to say it one time. If somebody else calls it something else, all right, listen up. If they use the term of Art Deco, 40s, retro, blah, blah. No. These are all arts and crafts. These are all original. As a jewelry historian, I know the difference between Art Deco and arts and crafts. These are all arts and crafts. They're all completely hand constructed. Now, we're doing a lot of research as jewelry historians. And we're going into the deep dive of who or what company, who as an artist, designer, or company produced these. Were they ever produced by a company? So there's a lot of debate going on right now because the style of the shank and the style of the rings is very, very similar. We think that they're more mass produced because when you get into some of the designed pieces, there's grapes, there's leaves, and they will mix metals. They will mix metals, aquamarine on this one. They will mix metals. They did not use blue topaz in arts and crafts jewelry, just so we know. That would be a time traveler. And thank you for mentioning that, Justice for Julian. No topaz in arts and crafts jewelry. Let me say it again. No topaz in arts and crafts jewelry. All right, we got that clear. This is amazing because what happens with such rings is they're completely hand fabricated arts and crafts. This is beryl. So it is aquamarine. Those are all pale aquamarine. And look at the cut of these stones. Absolutely every stone, every bezel is handmade for every stone. And then look at the tendrils and that granulation and these concentric circle tendrils. Look at the way that the artist completely fabricated. Thank you, Justice for Julian. I was a little direct with that information. But do you see how they put these together? They made every bezel and they soldered this together. Justice for Julian, thank you so much for asking because it would be impossible to use a topaz. Well, imperial topaz, no. Blue topaz, yes. There, I clarified. Thank you for allowing me a moment. I misspoke. Topaz, imperial topaz used in the Victorian times, pink topaz used in Victorian times, so no one comes for me. Blue topaz, absolutely not in arts and crafts jewelry. Okay, there we go. I got it out right. There we did it. I corrected myself before someone else came for me. This is aquamarine beryl and absolutely amazing. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. And that pale blue is just so fabulous. Isn't that a stunning ring for arts and crafts? Circuit dating on these, let me tell you one time, so I don't have to say it 12 times. Circuit dating on these, 1900 to 1920. Did you hear me? 1900 to 1920. I believe that these are garnet or imperial topaz. So garnet or imperial topaz. Not exactly sure because they could be Hessonite garnet. But they sure do lean imperial topaz, but they don't have the color zoning that I look for. Imperial topaz, I look much for like my cross. I look much for like this. Do you see where the color zoning starts to happen? See the darker, darker, lighter, lighter. See the twinkle there of the color zone through there? Because imperial topaz likes to do that zoning thing. So we got dark, dark, light, 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 dark, dark. See what I'm saying? Okay, that's imperial topaz. I think that could be potentially Hessonite garnet. I think it has a great possibility to be so. They used very unusual colored stones in arts and crafts jewelry. Very interesting construction with these tendrils and little raindrops. But see, this would never fit me. But do you see why I kept it as a collection? So although I really, really, really want to sell these, and I should, I really should sell them to get them out in the world, but I kept them as a collection. When I find these, it's a very odd occurrence. I will tell you, I've been at this 30 years plus, but I found probably 70 or 80, I don't know, probably 70 or 80 of them by now. This is a brooch made in the same style. This is genuine amethyst. This is not glass. This is genuine amethyst and a very large one. I do have a matching ring to this brooch, which has a whole nother story about it. The ring itself, I feel as I owned in a past lifetime. I can be very open and honest about that now. And beautiful, beautiful amethyst. And look at the gold leaves, the silver leaves, and the gold flowers. Completely hand fabricated in a gorgeous amethyst stone. Very, very powerful brooch. Again, circa dating 1900, 1910. That matches my ring. Thank you all so much for staying with me for 3 hours tonight. Who had to get up and take a bathroom break? You don't have to admit that. So this one, Amethyst Arts and Crafts. And yeah, this has been, I don't remember how long. It's been a long time that this was so long. It was before I knew how to redo a shank. Before I knew how to hammer a shank back out round. That's how long that's been with me. Before I was a silversmith. And do you see why these were inspiration for me as an artist to fabricate? These aren't cast, meaning every little piece and part is fabricated. The granulation is fabricated, the flower is fabricated, the rope twist is fabricated, the scallop bezel is fabricated, the leaves are fabricated, the tendrils and the bands completely all made by hand. Do you see how that's not cast? That's not clumsy and distant and weird. That's a labor of love. And that's a beautiful amethyst. I love that kind of almost raspberry purple, but see why I kept it as inspiration? But see, if I sold that one, I'd be okay. I would survive if I sold this one. I would survive on that one. That may not bother me as much as I'm going to set that one out as a possible sell because I need this collection to be much healthier. I need this collection to be much, much healthier. This is garnet, beautiful garnets, and you can see the natural color variance. So you've got garnets and you've got the color variance, beautiful garnet stones, and very, very powerful in its delicacy. There's a certain vibe that these give off of a generation of sophistication that we normally don't see in today's jewelry. And I know I transitioned from my wearable sculpture into just jewelry and just beautiful, but you have to understand the silversmiths behind these pieces to construct every bezel by hand and all these little raindrops by hand. And look, this one's worn down. You know, someone loved this. Someone loved this ring. This was a love token. This was probably from a husband to a wife or a mother to a daughter. I think I got to sell this one. I think I got to let this one go. I don't want to. I have a garnet one. Let me make sure I have another garnet one. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. There's another bag of them. Hold on. Oh, here's one. Here's another garnet one. All right, I'm letting this baby go. This is going to go out into the world. I have to. I have to start sharing. I don't want to. I don't want to. This one's garnet as well, and you'll see why this one's like a Jason version. Again, we have that same kind of concentric spiral. And see the raindrops, and then look at these garnets. Yeah, that's the Queen Mother one. That's the Jason one. Now we do have foil behind the central garnet, but that's because it's cabochon. So a lot of times when you have a cabochon stone, you will foil back that. I'd love it more. Oh, I'd love it more. Love garnet. I've been looking for a garnet ring. Okay, so yeah, so I'll sell that little baby garnet ring, and then look at the cabochon and then the rose cut garnets on the outside. Very sizable, but see, um, this would be tough for me to sell. I know I have another one though in garnet. Let me go look. Um, Let me go look and see where that other bag of these is. Uh, if you were my other arts and crafts rings, give me a minute. Well, we have enough to talk about in this box, but I'll look for my other bag of garnet rings, or my arts and crafts rings. Now, can I show you the sister to that in coral? So people said, "Are you really that much of a bitch that you have?" Yeah, and I said, "Yeah, of course I am. Yeah, but let me show you turquoise version too. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave because there's this one too. You'll get mad about this one. You'll get mad about the moonstone one. That'll piss you off. Hold on. Wait. You'll get mad about the citrine one too. Hold on. So, these have taken over 30 years to accumulate. This is like, the Christmas collectors that they've collected for, feels like they've collected for 42 lifetimes. They love their antique Christmas. You have linen collectors, you have button collectors, you have any collector. You seek out the best you possibly can. And I knew that I loved these way before I was doing this. Look at the way that that's constructed in coral. These are not dyed at all. Do you see the natural color play in coral? So anytime you see that, that's pretty much guaranteed that it's natural. Can you imagine getting this quality of coral right now? Absolutely not going to happen. So, I am so mad. It's okay, but see, this one fits me too. So that can't go anywhere because it actually physically fits. Would I wear it? Nope. No, these are sacred and revered in my collection. But do you see why this is important? So again, all completely hand fabricated. So we have a designer piece, right? And then a silversmith made this piece. Look how many bezels are all soldered together onto that flat sheet. Then the flat sheet is soldered to the soft oval. Soft oval supports the shank system. And then you have the applied little acanthus leaves on the sides. Beautiful oxidation. I love the spacing of the raindrops to fill in those voids. That beautiful granulation. Um, yeah, you love stones better than faceted. We know why you love the see. That's what I'm saying. Like I love the faceted one as much, but but I love cabochon. It's just my jam. It's just the way I am. So speaking of which, oh, don't go anywhere for this too. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't go anywhere for this one. What? What? I kept all the best ones for last. Anyone that left, shame on you. Shame on you. Thank you so much for being here, everyone, tonight. I never expected this kind of a dump. This is a good dump, isn't it? So I had a good dump tonight. This is sterling silver, Heinz Art metal, or American metal something. Nope, I'm not going to come up with it. I'm still not going to come up with it. I should go get, hold on. I'm going to go get my Christy Romero book. Hold on. I got to do it. I need a brush up. I need a brush up. I need a brush up. Oh, let's see here. If you were Christy Romero's book, where would you be? You would be on my top 10 books of all time. Someone asked if I could take you all on a tour of my library. Would you all be interested in a tour of my library? Is anyone interested in a tour of my books? Just put books in the chat. Hold on, I had to get my Christy Romero book. Give me 1 minute. Turn of the century. Here we go. Heinz Art metal, probably. Hold on. Let's see if that is. Is it Heinz Art metal? I know it's not Frost. Hold on. It's not. Art Silver Shop in Chicago. It's not Kalo. It's not Kalo. Huh. It is not Liberty. It is not Archibald Knox. It is not Mary Gage. It's not Clarence Crafters. I'll tell you, everyone, it's not, apparently. It's not Frost. It's not... Oh, where would it be in this book? That one, I think, is... See, I'm not coming up with it. All right, so if you guys don't know the Warman's book, shame on you. But you should know this one. It's Warman's Jewelry. It's the 3rd edition. And when I mentioned it that one time, it did sell out. And everyone's like, oh my God, you mentioned it and it sold out. Do you guys remember when that happened? Do you remember when I was famous back in the day? But I mentioned her book and then it sold out. And then there were ones on eBay and then now they're all gone, supposedly. Do you guys remember? Did I imagine that? Oh, you tried to get it and you couldn't get it. Michelle Guida, you remember? Oh, see, all my OGs are like, I remember, Jason, because you mentioned that one and it sold out. It sold out. And then Warman's never sent me any money. This one is, I think this one is Odd Crafter Shop in Chicago. I think this is Odd Craft. No, I think this is Heinz Art Metal. See, it's signed down in there by the maker. Will you please forgive me that I don't remember who that is? Because I don't... is it? It's not Clarence Crafters. Hold on, I'm right in the, so if you have the book, turn to page, if you have the Warman's book, turn to page 92. Turn of the Century Jewelry, and it starts with Arts and Crafts 1819 to 1920. And it gives you all the maker's marks, and unfortunately, hold on, I'm going to get pissed. I'm going to throw this book. Hold on. I won't get mad, I promise. I won't put anyone's blood pressure up just yet. But give me a minute, and I'll throw it. Hold on. It says... Why do I tell everyone hold on every single time? Like you're gonna go anywhere? I can't find it. I just threw the book. I can't find it. Let's see here. But then everyone couldn't find it. Handmade. I'm sorry, guys. This is important. Art Metal Studio. Why? But I think it's Art Metal Studio. Can someone look it up for me? I think it's Art Metal Studio. Is it Art Metal Studio or American... Metal Studio? No, it's Art Metal Studio. It's amethyst and it's completely hand wrought. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Can I have a translator chat? Everyone's leaving. They're like, okay, you've stalled out too long. Same right. No, I know. I think. Oh, you checked it out from the library? Did you ever give it back? Because I would not. I would just pay the fine and I would just buy it. Oh. Oh yeah. No, look here. That's that. So Justice for Julian. Look, that's like only a portion of them. Look how long these bookmarks. Look how long this has been with me. It's all yellow and gross. You know when you have your hand and your hand's all dirty in jewelry and funk. Well, look at how funky my pages are. Do you guys want to see? Ew! Look at that's where my finger goes. Ew! Who knew that I played in poop? So, do you guys know? Like, look how long it's been with me. Ew! I didn't know I was a smoker. This is it's not going well. All right. Ew, that's gross. Ew, it's so gross. Why are my hands so gross? Do you think? Do you guys really think I should change my ID to Pigpen Jewelry? I think I'm going to change my user ID to Pigpen Jewelry. And then when people go, I told you he hasn't been doing it as long as he says he has. Yeah, I have. Did you see how dirty my pages are, bitch? Back your train up. This is arts and crafts. This was one of my favorites for a long time. And these are all amethysts. And if you want the Cadillac of arts and crafts rings, this is the Cadillac of arts and crafts rings. It's the biggest. It's the best. I couldn't believe this. Thank you so much, Jan, for saying that. But they're just dirty. They're just dirt. I'm very dirty. I'm the dirtiest person on the planet. These were slightly drilled out at some point for probably earrings. And then this artist was like, no, I'm making a ring, damn it. Very much so, did not follow the beaten path. Completely hand fabricated. Arts and Crafts, 1900, 1910. One of the most beautiful spans on the finger. And each piece is completely lovingly handmade. All this is completely hand sawn out and then soldered together. Beautiful bezels on the leaf-shaped amethyst and then that central amethyst. Really fantastic. Libraries, public and private, are priceless. Outstanding piece. Thank you so much. All right, just four more and we're going to call it. I can't believe I was on for 3 hours and 15 minutes. But there's nothing else to watch on Tuesday night. There's not. I promise you. Not worth watching anyway, in my opinion. So, are you ready for this one? Turquoise, sterling silver, completely hand fabricated. One of the biggest in arts and crafts. I was offered 700 for this many eons ago. Eons and eons and eons ago. And I did decline. The turquoise in it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Elizabeth, for saying that. Thursday night for Jason. Thank you, Elizabeth. Leaves, grapes, tendrils, and absolutely amazing. D. Maynard, thank you. The time did fly tonight. I really did not feel like I was on that long. Again, arts and crafts, 1900, 1915. If people are calling these deco, tell them, shame on you. Don't call them art deco, because they're not. You're disrespecting arts and crafts, and you're just disrespecting handmade. Absolutely gigantic turquoise. You know one of my favorite turquoise rings that I was offered $8 billion for? Hi, Random Active Hugs. Thank you for the super chat. This is one of my all-time favorites. And you know that I used to wear this on this finger. And look at it next to my Zito ring. And people go, do you wear your rings together like that all day long? Absolutely. I've been watching the shorts from the Tartan Army. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, that's awesome. Something about grape clusters. I just love them. Hold on, this ring. Oh my God. Yeah. So, but this one is my baby. That's never for sale in 550 years. I will die with this ring, proudly. Navajo. It's been with me ever since college. One of the best turquoise rings I've ever seen. It's just amazing. And then you're worth so much more, but you know. Maybe then you know. Okay, so this is my baby, and then this is the one that is stunning. It's the only turquoise arts and crafts ring that I have in my collection that I have left. Fabulous polish, and the stone is breathtaking. So thank you so much, Random Act Hugs. You don't have to give me money, though. Roxanne, I have no idea. I don't know, hon. I'm so sorry. I don't have my mandrel. I don't have my mandrel out. And when I say it's sterling silver, I mean it's sterling silver. So thank you very much. Are you ready for this one? Oh, you found the Warmans? At the public library. Twinsies. There's your green turquoise. I really want that ring now. Yeah, that one, I'm on the fence. On the fence about selling it. I'm on the fence. I have these two. I have the garnet one and the amethyst one, which are monumental, and then this is the citrine version. But these are all arts and crafts. When people are starting to date these into the 20s, I go, don't do it. Now, they did a research of these in the 40s, but these don't look like this from the 40s. Thank you so much. No, it's silver plate. No, if when I say something, please don't doubt me. That is gold plated, gold gilt, gold gilt. Barbara Mandrell, she's with Erlene. They had a duet tonight. Do you see that the gold is wearing off? If it was gold, I would know. I'm the first person to know gold. I love when people are like, hey, wait, that's gold. It's like, what? What did I just say? It's sterling. I'll show you unmarked gold, though. Do you guys want to see another unmarked chain I got the other day? Oh, they sold it for silver, and it's not. It's 14 karat gold. Yeah. Look at this, though. Citrine bezel set, really great. Thank you. You're welcome. Arissa B. Thank you. Yeah, okay, perfect. Completely hand fabricated. Sterling silver bezels and really magnificent citrine. So I love it. 112 people here. There's nothing else to watch on Thursday night. I need a theme song, guys. Don't go anywhere else but here on Thursday night. Are you ready for this one? Are you ready? Garnet, darn it. Absolutely garnet. Is the chain white or yellow? It's yellow. Hold on, I'll show you. Can I show you one of the other? Wait, are you ready to see? Hold on. Are you ready to see something that happened the other day? And you know how they all say karma's a bitch? You know, all resellers that don't like me say, karma's a bitch. Yeah, karma is sometimes a bitch, but not to me. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I don't want to show this one yet. Hold on. All right, I'll show this one. I just compromised. I'll show this one. Did I show you guys this one? Did I show this one yet? Did I show this one yet? Did I show that one yet? Yogo Gulch Sapphire, Edwardian. And people go, it was sold as sterling. That's, what do they say? What do they say about this? I forget what they say, but they say, oh, this is Art Deco. They start screaming, that's Deco! They start screaming, that's Deco! And I'm like, okay, just because you're yelling that it's Deco doesn't make it Deco, but okay, I'll just go, all right, okay, we're good, Golden. You just keep yelling. You just keep yelling about what you want to yell about. Did you guys see this one that I splurged on at the animal thrift store for the dog benefit? It was $1,200, and that's what I paid for it. This is $1,200, and this is from the Humane Society. Oh, good night. This is from the Humane Society. What's its face? Thrift store. 14 karat gold, 9.86 grams, $1,200, and turn of the century, 1915, from the thrift, and someone donated that. And say that again. Oh, okay. Let me repeat myself. And then this is the one. Can I tell you guys this was sold for sterling? This one was the one that was sold for sterling. But this is one I've had for a while. But I can't see the other chain, the other yellow gold chain. See, here's the problem. I think I put it in. I know what bag I put it in. But this is white gold, and this was sold as sterling, and it's signed Turkey, and it's signed 14 karat. But this was signed. This was sold as sterling silver. That was like $2.99, I think. Hanging on the thing, hanging on the like bracelet thing. And I looked at it and I looked at that and I go, wait a minute. Are those diamonds? I was like, what is this? And those are diamonds. I was like, what the hell? So that one I got for like $2.99. I think it's like, I don't know how many grams of gold. This one I've kept forever. This one's 14 karat. You know how everyone does the win video? They do the stupid videos, the annoying ASMR, and the stupid videos of like, look what I found for like nothing. I'm not going to do it. I found this one for absolutely nothing. This one's solid 14 karat gold. And these are sapphire cabochons on the sides. I know, right? But I don't want to base my channel on, look what I found. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm just going to do my haul videos. Oh, can I show you one other favorite thing? Here, this is one of my favorite butterfly wings. Yeah, it is. It's very easy to make mistakes like that, Roxanne, 100%. I'm not saying that it's not. I don't think I said that. Oh, look at that chunky white gold bracelet. Yeah, that's a that's a big baby. I don't remember. I don't remember I paid for that. Can I show you another charm? This is like 10 point something grams of 14 karat. And it's like 10 point something grams. I've never shown you this one because I don't show you all my wins. I don't want to keep, because some people are like, oh, he's just such the show off. Oh, God, he's difficult to watch. I am a show off and I am difficult to watch, but you're still watching. So this one Hessonite garnet, I believe, and a lot of wear on the table of these stones. But do you see why I kept it? See why I'm saying I think a company or a certain person was manufacturing these? So, what I'm saying, did you see the similarities of that little diamond, the tendrils, the concentric, and the raindrops? Do you see why I say I think these are made by a company or by a certain artist? Thank you so much for saying that. I love you show off to us. I do. I do. All right, are you ready for the last one? The moonstone one that'll make everybody cry? Everyone will cry on this one, but this is the third one I have. Jason, you're just encouraging us to keep looking for hidden treasures. I sure hope so. I sure hope you feel that way. Moonstone, magnificent, granulation, the biggest and the best. Signed sterling down in there. Sterling silver done in there, and completely hand wrought. Once I found a gold medallion, something. Oh, cool. Yeah, everyone would fight for this one. This would be a tough one to let go. I'd still love to, but then I'd regret it in 2 seconds. I have one that has blue zircon. It has a moonstone in the center, 4 blue zircon, and 4 garnet. And I love when you show off. I found a 14 karat gold band set with heart-shaped CZ for 50 cents. See, that is epic. But see, I want to hear these things, and you've never been in my chat before. It looks like 88HHB, HHG. Can you all say hi to them? Roxanne, I do too. I love Moonstone. I know, right? Everyone would go crazy for that. Okay, so that's the final one of the night. Moonstone, y'all love that one? Because I do. It goes very blue. They're very fabulous. Arts and crafts. Hi, Random Neck of Hugs. I said hi to you 12 times way ago up there. And you came back in and you said, hello. And I said, hello. Something Sunshine. Thank you for welcoming them in. Sunshine and coffee. Does anyone have any questions? Or do you want to see anything else before I go? I way overstayed my time tonight. Does anyone want to see anything else? I have a lot of other arts and crafts pieces out in this box. Oh, I should show this one. Oh, this will get you going. Hold on. I should show this one. Wait, I need to put this away. Oh, gee whiz. Oh, no. See, I should sell these. Hold on. I'm going to see if I should sell. See, I still have these two out for sale, too. So the amethyst and the tiny garnet one. Sell. Those are sell. Hold on. I got to put these in the sell pile. Well, where did I put the sell pile? Here it is. I found the sell pile. All right, I'm putting those in there. Are you going to sell the rings? I think I just said the ones I was going to sell. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to sell the rings. Yeah, some of them, but probably not all of them, but probably most of them. If I get the right price, I'll tell you what. I got the right price 2 weeks ago for something and I sold it. It was in one of my videos, and someone reached out to Jeremy, and they said, is that for sale? And I didn't laugh it off, but I kind of laughed it off. And he said, I think they're serious. And I said, okay. And then I said the price, and they said, I'll take it. And they sent us the money. So it's down and sold. So I want to say pretty much everything on my channel has a price. I sold my soul 2 weeks ago. Sterling silver that just came in that was way underweight, they sold it as plated. Meaning it just came in, I found it. When I say, this is interesting. Can I show you guys, not a fake, but a phony? Can I show you a phony? Because I've shown you phonies before. I've shown you phonies in people and in product. And I'll continue to do that. Do you guys want a list of channels I don't go to anymore? There's only 101 people here. Do you want a list of channels I don't go to anymore? Should I do it? Should I do a dump some night of channels I don't go to anymore? Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about putting up a community post. You really want me to? Okay. I probably will do a community post of at least one I don't go to. And I won't say why I don't go there. I'll just say I don't go there because then I can't be sued for slander. Because I'm not going to slander anyone, but I'm just going to. I know, right? Okay. I think I'll do a community post, and I'll curl some nose hairs and I'll pucker some assholes. Literally. All right. So this one is you really want me to? So this does Moonstone have different quality? Yeah, I think I've shown like good, better, and best. I think I've shown like good, better, and best. One a week. I'll start with the worst one. Yeah, I'll start with the worst one because some people are still members there. Oh, so terrible. I don't know. I don't know how. Anyways, it's like horrible. I don't care. I don't care about the repercussions. Trust me. I don't because I think it's funny. Because there's one I really don't like. There's one I really can't stand. And most of you already know who it is. Most of you already know because you've been watching. Just give us one. April, I don't think you'll be happy, but I'll probably give you one anyway. It doesn't matter. This one is epic, but this is a recast. Okay, so people think that no, I don't think they're from Vegas. Are they from Vegas? No, they're not from Vegas. I don't think so. Give us one. I really want to. I really want to right now. I'll put up a community post. I'll put up a community post. I'll put up a community post. This is not Peruzzi. This is a knockoff. This is a knockoff. Justice for Julian. No, it's not actually. Oh, that was so good. You guys are like the best. I mean, really, she deserves it. She really does deserve it. She really does deserve it. This is a knockoff. Suzanne, I know. This is a knockoff of Peruzzi or Cini. It is a recast. So this was done in the late 80s by a guy that lives in Akron named Eric. And I don't want to say anything more than that. These are sometimes sold as vintage and old, as Cini or Peruzzi. And this one is not. But this one is amazing, well crafted. But he took a mold off of Cini and Peruzzi. Can I buy a hint? Well, Justice for Julian. No, probably not. But I'm gonna do a YouTube short. Do you guys remember the YouTube short of me running over a CD? Oh, how can we tell? Let me grab an original. Let me think. Hold on. Can you guys give me one moment and see if I can go get an original? So. David Burkheimer. Can I go? Oh, we're getting warm. We're getting warm. We're getting all nice and warm in the chat. Yes. Yes, David Burkheimer for the win. All right, so this is let me see here. Hold on, guys. This is hold on. Hold on, guys. Let me grab. Shoot. Hold on, guys. I don't know where that one. Hold on, let me look for something real quick. Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't tear each other up in the chat either, because I don't want to come back to a mess. I don't want to come back to a mess. I don't want to see a mess in my chat. But no, I'm just going to do a, no one guess. I'm going to do a, what's its face? I'm going to do a, I'm gonna do a I'll just do a dump on my on my thing. I'll just say where I don't go anymore. And it'll just be one. It'll just be one person because they earned it. They truly, truly earned it. The fake laughter and the fake giggles and the fakeness and the stupidity. I'm just gonna say that I don't go there anymore. I don't want to be associated. And I'm sure they don't either. And that's great because the feeling's mutual. It's been coming for a long time. Beautiful, beautiful face here. I did make this. I did create this. And I really, really love this. And this was made for my friend Yvonne. She had the store called Obsessions. And I designed this for her. And then I did all the sterling silver. And I created this by myself. And then I put art glass beads on it. So this is one of my creations from a long time ago. Thank you for saying she's beautiful. Thank you so much. I did that for my friend Yvonne, and she like comes down at an angle. I couldn't find my original Chini. I have I say Salomon. That's the way I've always said it. I say, because there's Salomon, Peruzzi, and Chini. So you have three different makers that did these. And this does look like Salmon, but I'll show you side by side why this is a knockoff. It's basically based on this pendant right here. These discs are very difficult to tell an original from not. These would look original, but a lot of times on the back of this, oh no, I'm not worried about trolls. Oh no, I'm not worried about trolls. Oh no, they can't. What could they do to me? So just because I say I don't go somewhere anymore, what could they do to me? It's not slander. I didn't say anything bad about them. I just said I can't stand them. I didn't say anything bad about them. No, I didn't say anything bad about them. I mean, I could, if you really want to know the truth. But this one's sterling silver, sold as silver plated. Nope, silver plated, solid sterling silver, and a big one, solid sterling silver. I think this was $1.49. $1.49. There's Husky. Hi, buddy. There's Husky Foster Fail. So there's Husky Foster Fail. Do be careful about what? There's nothing to be careful about. I just can't stand her. I think she's a bitch. So that's all. I think she's a bitch. Figured it out because I ain't saying. Yeah. Yeah. You already know. Charlene knows. A lot of people already know, but I just want to put it up there because I don't want to be associated. I don't want to be associated with a certain channel. All right. So beautiful open back crystal lariat. And do you see how? Hi, Jen. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, your design I'm speaking of. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Art Deco open back crystal. So open back crystal and really beautifully done Art Deco original and lariat. So when someone asks what is a lariat, it's a double drop that's slightly uneven. So there is a lariat. See what I'm saying? So that's a lariat. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. So absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So wow, 110 people, 136 thumbs up. I think I'm going to stay on for another 5 hours. I think I want to. I think I want to stay on for at least another 5 hours and make other people sweat. I think this is pretty interesting. This is pretty interesting. So this is a little, what's it called? Even though something, I don't know what that said. Even though it's a knockoff, Peruzzi style, will you be selling it? I collect Medusa. Yeah, more than likely. Oh yeah, pajama party. Good night. Oh, good night, Denise. Take it easy, my friend. Thanks for being here. This one has a little rosary in it. This one has a miniature rosary. Look how small the rosary is. So, I love my rosaries, right? But look at the enamel work on that bad boy. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Swiss enamel. Magnificent. I love the monogram on the back. People go, I don't really like monograms. And I was like, well, that's okay. I do. I love them. Sterling silver and totally complete little rosary. Did you guys know that I decided to bring some rosaries to the sale on Tuesday? Yes, I did. I cleared 10 rosaries out of my collection. 10 rosaries. I won't miss them because I have 120 left. I think I counted the rosary stack, and I think there's 118 left. So I'm not going to miss 10 of them. Should we play spin the bottle? So if this goes up here, I'll tell you who I don't like. Oh, never mind. That didn't work well. All right. So what else do you guys want? What else do you want to talk about? Do you guys want to talk about artistry in enamel? Artistry in enamel jewelry that's old? Do you want to talk about artistry in Ming's jewelry? It's ivory. I don't collect ivory, but do you want to talk about Ming's jewelry? Do you want to talk about my dog jewelry collection? I could talk about my dog jewelry collection because there's more of them that I love. There's like a whole bunch of little dogs in sterling. I collected dog pins for a long time. Do you guys want to, will you wear a big hat and point in a mansion with a very dumb expression? Yes, Susan, that's going to be my new thumbnail. Susan, I love you. I'm going to go out and get a really big hat and I'm going to point at a mansion and look really confused. So that's what I'm going to do for one of my videos. That's for my next, for my next channel. I'm thinking about starting another channel. Do you guys, wait, I'm not done yet. Do you guys think it'd be a good idea? Put in the chat if you think it'd be a good idea if I did a new channel or a bad idea. Oh, And ye who says the most wins. Do you guys want to put in the chat? Oh, someone gave me money? What? Someone gave me money for being a bully? Thank you. So wait 1 second. Where is Enamel, please? Alicia, Susan. Alicia bought a hint. No, I'll put it on my community post. There's really probably only one I'm going to mention, unless the circle jerk of 8, then tag team, and then I'll just tell you all of them. I really kind of like this one. I like this one a lot. I really like to know that I like this one a lot. This is come on, Raphael. And what's this called? I know it's the Madonna, but what's this called? It's a painting by Raphael. 800 silver, sterling, or 800 silver. No, I don't sleep. No, I want a new channel just because I want one that's like totally loose. And then, I mean, not like me. That sounded terrible. Do you want to see one of the things I said I was never going to show in my channel? Never mind, I won't show it. And then, do you want to see this one? This one is, see, and I was going to sell this. I love watching you. You made my day. Thank you, Janine Harrison, so much, honey. You don't need to super chat me, but thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. It truly, truly is. This is tourmaline and citrine. Tourmaline, citrine, and something. Thank you so much. Let's keep it up. Thank you so much. Citrine, tourmaline. No, grossular garnet. I'm sorry. Grossular garnet, amethyst, citrine. See, I don't know if this is fluorite or tourmaline. Did I misspeak? No, that's tourmaline. That is tourmaline all day long. Look at how big these beads are. But see, beaded things don't sell that well anymore. They don't sell that well anymore. Madonna? Hold on. Thank you so much, Janine. You just bust your butt for us. You deserve it. Madonna of the Chair by Raphael. Thank you. I thought by Raphael. I think I said that, but I didn't know it was the Madonna of the Chair. I'm Madonna of the kitchen sink because I eat all the time. I watch all your channels. I don't care what it's about. Really? Oh, thank you so much. I think I need to do a new channel. I do. I think I need to start a new channel. Can I tell you guys I was approached by someone on YouTube to do like a collaboration thing. I have like a lot of followers, and I don't want to do it. I want to do it for like the sub count, but I don't want to do it because I feel like a sellout. Does that make sense with everyone? Is that okay to say it that way? Can I show you one of my favorite things? Wait. I bought this for costume, but it's gold. But I don't want to talk about that right now. But that one's gold. That one, I don't know what to do with it yet. Now, are you ready for the one I said I don't think I've ever shown this. Do you guys remember if I showed this? Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chat. Thank you so much, everyone. Susanna's right. Thank you, Random Acts of Hugs. Now I see it. Sending you air hugs of positive, loving energy to you all. Random Act of Hugs, thank you so much for being here. Did I ever show you guys this one? And then we're going to end on this, I think. I think we're going to call it, because I got to call my mama. I've been on for, how many hours have I been on? Have I been on for almost 4 hours? What's wrong with me? I got to go. I have to pick up my employee from work. I love you so, so much. Oh, pistachio, I didn't. Trust your gut, Jason. Yeah. Alma, thank you so much. Miss Clayton, thank you so much. Mom needs a call. I know she does. I know. I think I saw that before. It's a beauty. Good night, Janine. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, Random Act of Hugs. I love you all so, so much. But this is where we'll end tonight. And maybe I won't do the dump this week. Maybe I'll wait for a little while. But I'll see what the temperature is. I'll see what the temperature is in the coming weeks, and maybe I'll still do the dump. Glazed compartment for hair. This is solid gold. It tested as 18 karat or better. Solid gold. I bought it as gold filled. I bought it at an auction, and now it's free. And these are all rose cut diamonds that are bezel set. Completely gorgeous locket. I really, really love it very, very much. So everyone's dropping off. They're all going to bed. Guess what? I'm going to do the same thing. I still want to thank you all for being here tonight. I want to thank you for your financial support. I want to thank you for your friendship. All mean a tremendous, tremendous amount to me. Thank you for putting up with me. I will say it that way. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for all that you do for my videos. It really is truly an honor to do this YouTube thing. It truly is. Even on my worst days, or days when I feel alone, or I feel depressed, or I feel like this is work, I always think about it, and I think about one, two, three, four, five of you. You come into my mind, and I go, you know what? I'm going to go right back on and do it again. So I really want to say thank you so much. Thank you. I really have to tell you that it means a great, great deal to me. So you have all been so great tonight. Thank you for sharing your time with me. It's been a true honor and a true privilege. I will see you all on Sunday night right here on the Jason Adams channel. We will be doing the live preview for Tuesday night sale. I'm selling linens, art pottery, buttons, clothing buttons. I'm selling great jewelry, of course, but I really focused on art pottery, and I focused on, hi Darla, I focused on art pottery. Oh, Margot, thank you so much. Some nights I'm not. Thank you, Margot. I appreciate you. D. Maynard, thank you. Coral, thank you. Random acts of hugs, thank you so much. But I'm going to do the preview right here on Jason Adams' channel. Jeremy has the trailer out on this weekend. So he'll be working on the trailer, and he won't be able to do the preview on his channel. So it'll be right here on Sunday night, I think at 6 o'clock. Thank you all for opening that portal for us. We will let you know the magic that happens. Thank you so much, Gangsta Kiwi. Absolutely. The portal has been opened. Go forth and enjoy it. Please be careful out there, everyone. You mean a great, great deal to me. And again, keep Venezuela in your prayers, and any place in the world that needs us, please send out positive vibes. That's all I can ask you for. Please take care of yourselves. Please take care of your neighbors, and be kind to everyone, or you know what I'll do? I'll call you out. Take good care of yourselves. I love you so, so much. Be good. Love you. Good night.